I've been wanting to use that since Beamier died.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, I found
And
it.
we're all here.
8th, 7th.
So.
Today's the 7th.
Oh, look at that! And I did point
I have an apple
directly
in
over top. Man, I'm on a roll today.
We're fine.
Because I knew he was going to
That's
Let's
after
get it.
I broke a 5/8 inch bolt in half, just, and then spent like
When? Yesterday?
this morning.
Here?
That's fine.
Where?
I
Oh,
worked
you worked. That's right.
5 to noon.
Look, a 5/8 inch bolt.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's.
I texted Jeremy, Scott, and Doug, and they all were like, "How did you do that?" And then I sent it to Nick Madewell.
Should have sent it to
Because I
Fox.
found extra ones that
Hey
he's
Fox, I
not
broke
buying.
his bolt.
Yeah.
As if he's not already
Well, alright,
scared
I
of
need a
you.
D12.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so I've got a D12.
Okay, so
D12.
Oh shit! I probably need to get my dice out, right? My tower.
So we'll kind of do
Re.
a kind of recap. So last session, you guys had made your way into the inn. You woke up, had this extravagant breakfast from some magical, childlike individual, and some magical food carts. You guys had some talks,
Remember
whatever,
that?
and then Elena went off to go see the sage again, and then basically the rest of the party left to go to the markets, leaving Rendor in the room as he was doing whatever he was doing, drinking and stewing.
Yeah, weren't we trying to sell things from the bag of holding?
You guys
Yeah,
were
we
gonna
were going to
sell
sell
some
things from the
stuff.
bag of holding. Yeah.
As you guys were making your way down, some of you found or caught the scent of something that seemed a little off. So you investigate and found a small dwarf who, at the sight of Urine and Claire, froze and then fainted. And then upon trying to inspect his body, he disappeared. Alazar's junk fell out and everybody got to see it. You made your way downstairs as Aleda was coming back in from the stage. She had a vision in the rain. And then upon saying, hey, okay, after this rain subsides, let's go and hit up the markets. Sapphire and who went to go get Drawfritter? Not Drawfritter, Rendor?
Rendor.
I forget who it was. I don't know if it was Aleda or Urine.
I went up. I thought I went up with Aleda.
Okay, so Sapphire and Aleda went to go get Rendor, and then they found Rendor unconscious with a barb in his neck, like a poison dart.
That's right.
They investigated,
Yes.
found out that he had been completely robbed of all his coin. They kind of drug him downstairs, and he was like in and out of consciousness and drugged real bad. Upon assessing the situation and looking around, you noticed that there were some other patrons in the tavern that had seemed to be in distress, as if they were targets as well. But with the bad news, the patron of the tavern overheard, seemed very disturbed, and then decided to lavish you a great feast with many drinks, and turned up the entertainment, which Aleda and her cloak started to partake in dancing and stuff. So that's where last session ended. So, as the rain poured ferociously outside the inn, creating a symphony of drumming on the roof and splashing in the puddles, inside the warmth of the hearth and the camaraderie of your party provided a stark contrast to the storm raging outside. The inn was a cozy haven filled with the scent of roasting meat and the sound of laughter and clinking mugs. As you sat around a sturdy wooden table, you discussed your plans for the next day. The market awaited, a bustling hub where you could sell your items, restock your rations, and seek out rumors that might provide more information for your quests.
Works.
The conversation was lively, filled with anticipation and excitement for the journey ahead. The next morning, the rain had subsided, leaving the air fresh and the ground glistening with moisture. You gathered your belongings, ensuring that everything was securely packed and ready for the trip to the market. The innkeeper bid you farewell, wishing you luck on your travels. The journey from the inn to the market area was a pleasant one. The countryside Its kingdom was rich and full of life. You could see out the city gates the fields of golden wheat swing gently in the breeze. The sunlight broke through the clouds, casting a warm glow on the landscape. The path was well trodden, and you encountered other travelers along the way, each with their own stories and destinations. As you approached the market district, the atmosphere grew more vibrant. The sounds of merchants calling out their wares, the clinking of coins, and the chatter of patrons filled the air. The cobblestone streets were bustling with activity, and the market stalls were overflowing with fresh produce, exotic goods, and intricate crafts. Your party navigated through the crowd, making your way to various stalls to sell your items and restock your rations. The market was a treasure trove of supplies and information, and you eagerly sought out any rumors or tidbits that might aid you in your quest. The energy of the market was infectious. You felt renewed, a renewed sense of purpose as you prepared for the challenges ahead. Little did you know, ... Okay, pick up role play. So you guys are all in the market, kind of walking around.
I'm in disguise though.
Yeah.
Because remember, I wore a disguise because I didn't want
Oh,
anyone
that's
Anyone
right.
to recognize you.
to recognize me.
Yeah,
Are there any weapons in this circle?
perception.
That would be a 9.
Yes, you see like a blacksmith shop, and then next to it you also see the actual smithing like guild that's there.
I'm gonna go over there.
Okay. You walk over.
Alrighty. Start looking at longswords.
Okay. You look.
How much are they? Are they marked? Are they for sale or is it sales or anything?
As you walk up, you notice you fight your way through a small crowd of young children and unseasoned young men looking at the swords. They range anywhere from just rusty tools all the way up to fine blades decorated with gems and other inlaid metals.
Something middle of the road. Reliable, not rusty, not gemmed.
Brewmaster?
Yeah, everybody's
Ron?
here.
Okay. I know.
Oh, you mean on the thing?
Is he logged in?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Hold on, I gotta do something real fast. So you know, what are you looking for? The guy walks up and says to you.
I need a reliable blade. Comparable to this one, not so magical.
Okay. So he looks at the Aberrant Destroyer and he picks it up. He kind of flips it around with an ease that you find quite remarkable. He hands it over and says, "Oh, nothing I have here will do you, but I might be able to find something that might tickle your fancy." As he looks you up and down, concentrating on a voluptuous part of your...
Keeping my eyes locked on his.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not my type. Or the gender correct. But I do not want a magical blade. I want something to workhorse.
As he looks, a grin comes up on his face. He nods very well and retreats to the back. As he does, you can hear items, metal clanking and stuff, and he comes out with what seems to be a very mundane rapier. However, as he hands it over to you, when your hand takes the hilt, you notice it transforms into and morphs from rapier to short sword to long sword.
Oh, nice.
He says, "This isn't technically a magical weapon, but it does have the ability to take the form of whichever style of sword you would prefer."
Interesting. This steady, no loose hilt. Check the hilt, swing it a little bit. Get the feel of it. What's your price?
For that, I'd say a good 20 gold.
So be it. and subtract it. I got 178.
Okay.
Remove 20. Thank you, sir.
Anybody else? This is good RP time.
I just
Hey there.
Yeah, so it's
Very
the next
angry.
day, so you're like you're not drugged. You
I'm
have
pissed.
you still have
Furious.
you still have like a pretty heavy hangover from whatever poison knocked you out,
Okay.
but your mind is sharp.
Is there anybody that looks out of place in the surrounding area?
Roll perception.
9. Hold on.
Oh, that's what you got. Nine.
What is that? Skills. 15.
15. As you start to look around, you see an odd shimmer in the sunlight, though you think it's basically just from the freshly rain that came down and covers everything. As you look around, you don't really see anybody that stands out as a person of interest on who you would or would want to take your vengeance out on for being robbed of your coin.
Okay. Just gonna stew
Okay.
and just keep my eyes just kind of darting around from just the area.
Roll an Arcana check real fast.
Arcana?
Yeah.
11. I don't think I have a bonus to that. Yeah, 11.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm sorry about what happened. We wish we were there to stop.
I'll find out who it is, and I will put a bolt between their eyes.
I will help if necessary.
And anyone who gets
Oh,
in my
man.
way will get a bolt in their eyes. Anyone who gets in their way will get a bolt. I will kill everyone.
I can't say that I blame you, actually.
That's very frustrating. I will help you.
Thank you.
As well.
As will the Holy Avenger. Great sword.
Yes.
Anything else? Anybody else?
Hey, he smiled when I said that.
What? I got plans.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I don't. Whatever happens, I'm here for it.
I've geared her towards life, so we will see. I had a feeling Braden's gonna throw shit at us today.
It's gonna be bad.
Oh, I'm prepared.
Just remember, the DM is essentially the god of the universe. Just know that when you play it.
Don't piss off the DM.
DM's already pissed for some reason. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep pissing him off.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I got stuff.
I'm gonna look around and see, is there a job board anywhere?
A what?
Job board.
Job board.
Oh, I'll be interested in that as well. I need to earn some coin.
So you saw when you guys entered the city a large what are those things called? Like a market board that had different, missing people, contracts for various tasks. Some of them look pretty crude. Others look like they might have multiple pages describing whatever the job or task might be. You vaguely remember seeing certain sigils for maybe houses or guilds, but your memory's not very sharp after a night of heavy drinking and partying.
Are there any wanted signs? Like, aren't there any people that are like there's a bounty on them?
Roll perception and investigation.
Perception is all of 4, and investigation is 11.
All right, so no, you don't see any type of signage or postings of anybody that might be in trouble with the law. And then looking around, you don't really see anybody that might stand out to follow a description that might be. But you do see that there are guards pretty prevalent. So it seems like it's well maintained as far as the law-abiding part of town, maybe.
All right.
So the market board's like here or somewhere else?
No, the market board you saw was at the very beginning of the kingdom, like right when you walk in. The gate was about 20 to 40 feet wide, so there was a bunch of traffic, carts, and people going in and out, and it was offset for passerbyers to see as they leave and enter the city. As most contracts were either held inside or outside the city.
I'm gonna walk back to the market board.
Okay. So he's on pause right now.
We're gonna say the little market.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna walk with
Yeah.
him.
Okay, you're on pause too.
How long will it take us to get there and back to here?
We're not gonna go there right yet.
Okay.
So, anybody else?
So first gonna look around and figure out where a vendor is to sell cool stuff from the bag of holding.
All right. So you look around, you see multiple types of vendors, from food to trinkets to bags, cloth, and simple tools, all the way to fine armors and weapons. Pretty much anything that you would and could expect to find in a kingdom of this size. You see either market stalls or shops set up along the alleyway, full of.
Nova, what? And let's just go look for Nova. Nova, what should we sell first? Where is your bag of holding?
As far as I'm concerned, you can sell whatever he wants. It's in the bag. I have no interest in any of it.
Are there any magic shops?
Say what?
Are there any magic arcane shops?
Oh, magic shops. You remember the shop that Alea had gone to over by the inn? As far as things from, I guess, a magical type, you look down the boulevard and you see a shop that just has a hanging sign, and on the sign is a wood carving of a scroll that you can assume to be either parchments or maybe magical scrolls detailing the cantrip or the rituals to cast certain magics. You also see what could be somewhat construed as like an alchemy type building, but you also see in the windows of that various magical implements.
Scroll shop, I would think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in there. See what spells they can have available in the scroll.
Okay. Roll a perception and an arcana.
Perception is 9 and Arcana is 24.
So arcana was what? 24?
24, yes.
Okay. So as you walk up to the scroll shop, you look inside and you see various scrolls. Some of them you can see the ink glows of various colors depending on which scroll they are. As you go to step up on the steps of the shop, a light hits your eye. As you look, you immediately think it's the glare of the sun. However, it's something else hiding in between some of the buildings down the street. Roll another Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, let me see. I think I can do that is advantage. Roll. The higher one was 15.
Okay, so. Crap, I think I completed it. But what I can do is this. That's not me.
No, because I'm on silent. I think it's Liz.
It's, yeah, Jan is texting me.
Okay, so. I'm scrolling
I was
down.
telling her I wanted to come see her soon because she's only got like a few days left.
Alright, so,
That's right.
How's your dad doing?
He like kind of tears up when he talks about it. So.
okay, so. As you guys are growing up amongst your activities in the market, it is a vibrant tapestry of colors and sounds. Stalls overflow with exotic fruits, shimmering fabrics, and intricate trinkets. The air is filled with the scent of fresh rain, mingling with spices and baked goods. Sunlight dances on the wet cobblestones, creating magical glow. As your party navigates through the crowd, the atmosphere is electric with haggling and laughter. Suddenly, as you all are working on doing what you're doing, and Danner notices something in the
Is this the same something I almost noticed?
almost. Everything freezes. The bustling noise fades into an eerie silence. From the shadows, a dragon emerges.
Knew it.
Its scales glint with an ancient, otherworldly light. Its eyes, filled with wisdom and power, lock onto the party. In a voice that resonates with the weight of centuries, the dragon speaks. And then I have to go back here.
Don't you have to go get the dragon?
No, this is like, whatever.
Orca?
Is it Boreas?
I think.
That's what I was thinking also.
Oh.
It's either Boreas or it's.
Where is this? So, why is this on there twice?
Boreas is the god of Twilight. And
No.
the god of
That's on
all
the table.
undead things. Me pissed it off.
Okay, so,
That's sort of like. I'm right into something.
where is it? For some reason, the way I texted myself, something got lost. The dragon's voice is deep and resonant. It fills the still air as it begins to recount the tale. Long ago, my brood and I made our home in the snowy mountains of the north. Let me see, is this on here? Why is that there? Okay, so
I'm like looking at my inventory and I've got like random stuff. Like what's the base of Baymere? And why do I have it?
Kalistar. So sorry I'm skipping around.
You're good.
Where are you? Where are you? I had everything in order. Now everything's messed up. Long ago, my brood and I made our home in the snowy mountains of the north, a place of peace and solitude. But a formidable evil, one that even I could not withstand, drove us from our sanctuary. This evil was a shadowy force, a malevolent entity that consumed everything in its path. It brought with it a horde of nightmarish creatures, twisted and corrupted by its dark power. We fought valiantly, but the darkness was relentless, so we fled south, seeking refuge beneath this kingdom. Its eyes glow with a mix of sorrow and determination. We found solace in the deep caverns below the kingdom, a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers that provided us with a new home. These caverns, hidden from the world above, became our sanctuary, but shortly after we settled, a mysterious bog had appeared near the kingdom's outskirts. It is a place of darkness and danger, filled with foul creatures that kill anyone who dare to enter. The townsfolk here whisper of these horrors, but none have returned to try to confirm the tale. It paused, its gaze piercing. The bog is not a natural occurrence. It is a manifestation of the same evil that drove me and my brood from our home. The dread that it filled me with is something I have not felt since the Great Sundering. You must venture into the bog and confront this something of unknown origin that dwells within. The atmosphere, though, is oppressive. The air is thick. It's malevolent. Every step you take will be fraught with peril. Its voice softens.
So this is the dragon speaking?
This is the dragon
Okay.
speaking. So everybody, like everything has been like frozen in time.
Even me and Sam, when we're like off of the.
Like you guys went to leave, so like all that was happening at the same time. So you still like in a group.
Okay.
Alade had just bought her sword right there in front of everybody, and then like this happened, and you guys were able to like look, and you're interacting, and Urine is like stepping up into this, getting ready to get a shop, and you guys are all seeing this happen. This giant dragon like just kind of like materializes in the boulevard. The people are oblivious; they're not moving, but he's a massive red, ancient red dragon. Where was I?
Are the townspeople just like frozen?
Yeah, they're like even like kids bouncing and throwing balls. The balls are frozen in the air.
Well, this isn't directed at us or anything, is it?
The dragon's voice softens, but the urgency remains. You are the kingdom's last hope. Defend it from the encroaching darkness, and perhaps you will uncover the truth behind the evil that plagues us all. And know this, within the heart of the bog lies a treasure of immense value, something your party has been desperately seeking. It is said to hold the power to turn the tide of any battle, a reward worthy of the risk you will face. Its eyes narrow as it continues to gaze at you. I have been secretly aiding the kingdom, helping its inhabitants survive the occasional onslaught of massive beasts that continue to raid the land. Recently, I had forced a band of orcs deep within the bog, hoping to rid the kingdom of their menace. But the evils within the bog began to overtake even me, and I had to retreat back to the den. The weight of this quest he proposes settles upon your party. Your time to interact.
Why do you think we would be successful?
Exactly. If you can't defeat this darkness.
You are far mightier than I, or we.
I'll tell you as soon as I find. And that's the thing. I had to like come up with scenarios of like what your guys' answers would be. So
I'm sure later was a pain in the ass.
where the frickin' crap am I? He looks at you with a mix of resolve and hope. I am Thalorath. In a moment of divine intervention, the goddess Namaka revealed herself to me and told me that your party has been sent by Adonai, whether you know this or not. This is why I have chosen to reveal myself to you, knowing that your arrival here is part of a greater plan. The weight of this quest now rests upon your shoulders. Are you ready to face the unknown? Protect my home and yours from the lurking menace and claim the treasure that awaits?
I think this is going to warrant a discussion.
I'm just ready to kill anything that gets in my way. As long as that's not you, dragon, then we're good.
Now,
Well,
are
if
you
we're gonna
helping
do-
us, or will you be retiring from fighting this evil?
He responds and says, I will not be fighting with you. However, once this is resolved and I can return back to my homeland, I will be leaving the kingdom.
So, neither you nor any of the other dragons are helping, even though you're the ones living here. Just want to double check this.
He nods, a grin comes up, smoke rises out of his nose. He nods slightly.
I was gonna kind of look around and be like, I'm not quite liking this.
And for good reason.
This seems like a setup.
The cost for my participation is not coin or jewels. It is life. Can you fulfill that cost?
Okay. Roll a history check with a. Just roll a history check. Okay, now roll a history check with advantage.
$16, $20.
Okay, now roll a survival check with advantage. Should be
It is 13, 3.
As you, okay, so ask the question again.
My cost for participation is not coin or jewel, rather it is life. Can you fulfill that cost?
As you ask the question, before you can finish it, something within you starts to burn. You feel something that seems familiar as you see visions of a life past lived. You take this as visions from Silik coming forward. And you see this dragon in your memory. And you know this as Thalorath, an ancient and wise being, one of the last remnants of the first brood of the dreadworm that fell during the Great Sunring. His scales are imbued with ethereal light, and he is a testament to immense power. And as he is around now, you know he is of great, great age. He says, my powers are vast and formidable. I possess the ability to manipulate the elements by creating blizzards, freezing my enemies with just a thought. My intelligence is unmatched, allowing me to strategize and outwit even the most cunning of foes. My mind is a repository of ancient knowledge filled with secrets and lore long forgotten by the world. If there is something I can help you with, if you're successful, I will do so.
And yet you need our help. With all this vast power, you need our help. You're an immortal, we're not.
What makes you think we will be more successful than you?
For you have the blessings of the gods.
But you are a mighty horde of dragons that are immortal.
There's some things that even I cannot overcome.
I just want one of your dragon scales. I'm gonna make bolt heads out of it.
Alright.
And if we die,
If he dies. Whatever must happen will happen. But know this,
And
I'll tell you here in a minute. But know this, as he looks at you, contemplating if you understand the task that lays before you. To fully grasp the knowledge of your quest, there is a price to be paid. His voice heavy with the weight of ancient wisdom. The secrets I hold are not easily shared, and to understand them, you must be willing to sacrifice a part of yourself.
I've got nothing else to lose.
Sapphire's gonna look at the dragon and just asks, and what happens if we deny this request for this quest?
He looks at you, bewildered at your arrogance, as he shows his power and his might, stretching 150 feet in the air. His wings go out, blocks out the sun. His immense size fills you with dread and fear.
Sapphire's still quite not amused. She's like, I still don't understand. She's like, that's you're trying to intimidate us while you're trying to persuade us to go into our potential death. Why does not just kill us now?
Yeah, so we die by your hand or we die by the bomb.
This is Sapphire is very confused. She's
Is
like,
life even a choice here?
Right? Same with Brew. I'm looking at this guy like he's scared of what he wants us to do.
okay. Sapphire is going to Brady Gidristal for guidance.
I have no choice. Brewmaster,
Yes.
I bear responsibility for starting the war that conquered your territory. Nova, I killed your family. And I have no choice. Because there is another life that is more important than my own. I apologize for my actions in my past. I am not a good soul. I never have been. Perhaps this is a need of redemption. Perhaps it's a need of love. It doesn't really matter. I'm going
At this
forth.
point, I've got.
Who's going with me?
I mean, at this point, I've got nothing else to lose. So
I'm in.
So Sapphire is going to take a moment to pray to Gidristal for guidance.
Nama could be with us on this fool's journey.
I'll be there because someone needs to know the details of your redemption when we write it in a history book.
I appreciate that. Nama Kabet, shed your grace upon us. We're going to need every bit of help we can get. You revealed yourself to me the other day, and I feel you knew this was coming. Touch us and bless us that we do not let you down.
Okay. So Sapphire is praying, like just in her mind only, not aloud. More or less, what the fuck, Gidristal? What is going on right now? This is absolutely ridiculous. Please help with your guidance when making this major life, literally, decision.
You say that, you feel as you say that in your head, you feel something touch your foot. You look down and see a small vine come out of the ground and just casually and softly pet your foot in a sign of reassurance.
Now tell us, Dragon, what part of ourselves must we give that we haven't already?
His gaze sweeps over your party, assessing your resolve. I must drain a portion of your essence, a part of your past battles and hard-earned wisdom. This will allow me to impart the knowledge I have onto you so that you can face the dangers ahead. It is a necessary exchange, for the understanding you seek cannot be gained without the sacrifice.
So, you want us to go into a fog that you and your kind can't defeat, but you want to make us physically weaker? I'm still
Mentally.
not,
Is it
or
mentally
is it
weaker?
meant? I'm still not liking this
Because it was
idea, guys.
Wisdom from battles, right?
So I was just like, I'm still
Essence
looking like
of-
everyone's like, I'm still not liking
Essence
this idea.
of your past battles and hard-earned wisdom.
Just point me in the direction you want me to shoot.
I concur. Take what you must.
Well, I can't abandon my party, and the longer I stay here, the closer I am to danger anyway.
Might as well
So,
run head first into it.
I guess that means I'm going for the ride. But I will pray to Adonai. Not out loud, in my mind.
Sapphire is actually going to say out loud, Andrusel, what the fuck? Fine, someone has to try to keep you alive. I'm in.
I do have another question. This thing in the bog that we have been searching for as well, would it by chance be the Child of Light?
Yes, that's a good question.
Well,
Because I honestly don't know what else I was searching for.
I know, same here. I was only searching for the Child of Light.
his eyes narrow, and he recalls. Yes, I chased orcs into the bog, and among the orcs, there was a prisoner, a young girl. Her aura shone so brightly that even I, an ancient dragon, had to wince in awe and reverence.
Sounds like our quarry, folks.
They seemed to have used her light to shield themselves from the forces of good, allowing them to stay hidden, and perhaps even one step ahead of being captured by you.
Where's this bog?
His gaze pierces at you through the still air, his eyes filled with wisdom. I will show you. But first, you must agree to the ritual.
I agree, dragon. I have nothing else to lose.
I already did.
Does everybody agree? Is that because I'm being up a gallery?
Yeah.
Sapphire
Nothing planned for my life, so.
very reluctantly
Rue, Urine,
agrees with
Alazar?
Idrisel's reassurance that everything will be okay. She's going to put her trust in her god.
And my party is my family now, so I have nothing else to lose if we're all going into it.
So that should bump up my level to at least 2 or 3 for my faith in Idrisel. Let's see what perks.
Oh
If that matters here in a few minutes. Uh-oh, you're shaking your head no.
Well, it's because I texted myself and it would you text yourself and then it resends you. So I was deleting what was coming in, even though I kept. But it something happened. And it just repeated one 3 or 4 different times. So I have to go back to where I originally typed it. But it goes back to the bottom. I gotta scroll up.
That's irritating.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. That's why I'm pausing a lot. So Alazar, Brew, and Urine, what are your responses to all this?
Well, promised that we would save the
My
child.
response was seems we don't have a choice. So,
We do.
faith in God's will, and we will save this child.
He again makes himself big and immense, towering above you. His scales start to shimmer in ethereal light as he begins his ritual. You all start to slowly float above the ground. A soft, imperceptible hum fills the air, resonating with the ancient power of the dragon. As he extends his claws, a faint glow emanates from each of you, representing the experience points being drained from you that's needed. The sensation is strange and disorienting, as if a part of your very essence is being siphoned away. Yet as the experience points are drained, a new clarity begins to form in your minds. The knowledge of this quest, the understanding of the dangers that lie ahead, and the wisdom to navigate all become clearer. His voice, now soft and reassuring, breaks the silence. The sacrifice you have made is not in vain. You now possess the knowledge needed to confront the evil within the bog and protect the kingdom. Remember, the path ahead is fraught with peril, but you are not alone. The treasure you seek lies within your grasp, and with it, the power to turn the tide of this battle. With the ritual complete, Thalorath withdraws his claws, and the glow fades. Your party feels a sense of loss, but also newfound determination. The weight of the quest settles upon you once more. As he disappears from sight, his voice resounding in your head as the town goes back to normal. Now, let me...
Are you calculating how much XP we lost?
Everybody goes
Probably.
back down to level 5.
What? How are we gonna fight this stuff if we're only level 5?
Everybody goes back down to level 5.
Oh boy.
I was almost
Okay.
level 11.
I was at level 10.
Well, make
Yeah,
sure you
well,
copy your character
that's
on D&D
alright,
Beyond
it
and
happens.
then
How do you do
change.
that?
So when you go to your characters, let me look at it so I can see because I know how, but I need to looky-loo at it.
Oh wait, I can just can't I? Oh wait, no. I think you can just download. You can just download your character sheet.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'll just
I
do
would
that.
still recommend
Okay.
copying. So
I'll do
when
both.
on the box of
Oh,
your
I see the
character,
copy.
yeah,
Yep. Okay.
yep.
So it's right there. So
Where's
so
it going?
character. So you want to go to collections and characters, and then
Okay, my
characters, and there's a copy button. Copy.
Good.
Copy. Yep. And then at the end you can download the PDFs. I'm gonna do both. I can delete Circe if I need to, because I'm not using her anymore.
I still have a plus 11 on my thing.
That's pretty good.
Back.
I gotta figure out how to do this.
I just went to manage and I changed it to level 5.
Alright, I have 600. Do we still need it? We don't need the orcs that died, do we?
Huh?
We don't need the orcs that we made that died?
Is
No,
it
they're
in-
dead.
Is
So,
it in manage XP and then you change it to 5?
yeah. So in your head, you hear his voice. The evil that plagues the bog is unlike anything you've faced before. It is a manifestation of pure malevolence, a darkness that corrupts and consumes all in its path. When I chased the orcs into the bog, I noticed the monsters within took no damage from non-magical attacks. Every attempt to fend off the darkness without magical means was fruitless, and it burdened me with a psychological weight that nearly caused my soul to shatter into the void. Dragon's voice has an urgency to it. To succeed in your journey, you must imbue your weapons with some type of magical effect. Only then will you be able to harm the creatures that dwell within the bog. Seek out enchantments, potions, artifacts, or relics to enhance your weapons, or use magical spells. This is the only way to stand a chance against the darkness.
With the level change, are our hit points supposed to change? Because mine didn't.
Should have automatically changed.
It didn't.
I want to say this happened before when like you leveled up, but they didn't change. We had to do
So you just went to manage.
Even though even when you
I
hit
couldn't find
manage XP and
Set
change
level.
level 5,
Set
you need
level
to change.
5, right?
So
Yeah, I'm
the
level
manage-
5 right now.
Manage
Right.
character and levels,
Okay.
not manage experience.
Should have processed it automatically. I
Character.
the whole thing, but it should be.
Okay.
And then it'll say manage
When
it. Manage
you
XP.
go to manage XP and just change it to 5, that's your rogue or your.
I did. I
main
clicked on level right
level.
here.
So class.
Oh, mine looks way different than that.
Yeah, mine too.
So manage XP
Oh,
too.
level 5.
I didn't manage
No.
XP. I just there should
Okay,
be a
here we
level.
go.
I-
Confirm.
Oh, manage character. and
Okay,
levels.
I got it.
Yeah.
Manage, yeah, you're gonna manage your
Okay.
character. Go to the class level section.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it changed it in one part of my sheet, but not in another part of my sheet.
I can manage just about everything
It should-
except level.
Yeah,
and
it should level. It should de-level everything,
Okay.
bells and all.
So aggravatingly user friendly.
Okay, now do
Oh
I have
my
to save
God.
it somehow? No.
I know, right?
He was Juve. Let's see if it changed. Yep, okay, now it changed. Weird. My hit points mirrored. Like back, like
Oh,
it was
interesting.
weird. I was at 94 and now I'm at 49.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay.
I'm
It's depressing.
Hold on. I know, right? Alright.
Echoing in your minds the sacred knowledge I bestow with you
Now I gotta edit all my spells.
is that you face not just a physical threat, but a psychological one as well. It preys on your fears and doubts, seeking to break your spirit. You must remain steadfast and resolute, for only with unwavering determination can you hope to overcome the evil that lies ahead. His voice resonates with the weight of centuries. Remember, the path is fraught with peril. You are not alone. The treasure you seek lies within your grasp, and with it the power to turn the tide of this battle. Arm yourselves with magical weapons, steel your minds against the darkness, and you will have the strength to protect the kingdom and uncover the truth behind what plagues us all.
Wait. What is going on?
Sweet.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Does the Aberrant Destroyer count as a magical weapon?
I didn't
Okay.
realize I
What is
had Zanaki's Shield of Holding, so
What is it?
I get an extra 3 to my armor class.
It's a
Yeah, did you forget I gave that shield to you?
Yeah.
The one I kept reminding you about every single time we went into battle.
Well tuned is what
I forgot, that was it.
Yeah, the one that you can use that
Because
are
they-
hands free.
Because they also have an
Extra
animated
planar
shield
creature.
that gives me
Or
armor
I
class, but
think
it's-
I gave you that one. That one's hands free. So you can use that one and it's hands free.
Take
So you
extra.
can use both. Because that
It
one
takes
is
an extra
hands free.
3d6
I would assume that one
damage.
because you're going to need it as an
Additionally,
extra
if you
shield.
kill the creature
'Cause you can
that
move it
normally
around.
returns
Yeah.
to its own plane. Upon its
That's why I
death,
gave it to you because I was like, the paladin's going to need the
it
free
instead
movement shield
slays the
and I don't.
creature.
Okay, so apparently,
It doesn't sound like it.
traps.
Like it is, but it's not.
Happened. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because it doesn't have any type of
What is
magical.
I have a lot of potions.
What? How do I still have 2 attacks
going on?
per?
I don't understand why it's yelling at me.
At level 5, you get to attack, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, level 5 is the second attack.
It's not. It's
No?
It has to have a designation of
I
magical.
have 2 attacks
Or
right now.
have an effect that has a magical effect. So something like bless would work.
Yeah, level 5 you get 2 attacks.
I have 2 potions of invulnerability. That's nice.
Get rid of that.
I've got the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Okay. So I got rid of that.
So yeah, I forgot about that.
Now I also have a
Back
Frost
to the
Brand
armor.
short sword.
No. So I've got my
Yeah, you guys are still on the markets.
Okay, so we
So
can.
as his voice fades, you guys are overwhelmed with the sense of responsibility and duty, with also the fear of the unknown of what you're going to be.
My circumstances have changed. Aberrant Destroyer, new longsword, or new multi-sword. I need a magical weapon, as bad as I hate them.
We're going into a bog.
Yeah, I need a magical something like a ranged
So we're going
weapon.
into a bog. I'm gonna keep that skill. Okay, so that doesn't.
So now I didn't think about this. Is how am I going to give you guys magical stuff without making you just retarded OP?
I found a potion. I was like, oh! That I didn't know I had.
All the armor and shit you have is magical.
I have a crap ton of magical stuff.
I'm gonna double. Well, I mean, my staff
I
is
need a
magical
ri- I
I
need-
need a
already.
magical item that doesn't necessarily have to do with combat.
Okay.
So if Ludovin dies, he doesn't have the ability to finish the tattoo for Beleda or anyone else. But if he like makes it like he's got a sketch of it, and there's like something that can transfer it, or it's like some kind of special ink. I don't know. I'm just like, thinking ahead, like
Okay.
Don't die.
yeah.
Don't die.
Oh, that's kind of a long description.
How do we know if our weapons are magical or not?
It should say that it does
Lordly might.
like a magical.
So inventory.
It should say
In fact,
something
like
about
yours,
magical weapon.
like when you use your the certain kind of arrows, the Tesla arrows, that gives lightning damage. So that would be like a magical effect.
Okay. Then I equip my dagger.
Does,
Okay.
who in our party uses rods?
I have a.
Well, anybody can use it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
because I have a rod of lordly might and it's badass.
Okay, so I can switch.
So is the
oh.
shop that lays at
I
all
also have a
types of
holy
weapons?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
can
pretty
I
much.
do?
Well, it's from like it's part of a blacksmith, so anything you would find in a
Would they-
blacksmith shop.
Okay, so would they have archery?
They have some
Things.
stuff, yeah.
I'm gonna go see if they have anything, and then I'm gonna have to borrow from
I
the
want to keep this
party
stuff.
money to buy it if they have anything.
Yeah, we do. We have plenty of gold in the bag of holding,
So I'm gonna walk over
and
here.
we're gonna sell some
Save
stuff
shop.
too.
So, who's
So,
all looking for magical weapons?
I've got
That
one.
would I as well.
Everything I got.
Or- If I can
I
be pointed
don't
in some direction to imbue any of my weapons with magical
Okay, yeah,
properties.
so
So I've
you
got
go to the
two.
armor guy and
Alright, I'm good.
he's like, I don't have anything that's magical. What you got is what you got. If you want it magic, then you're gonna have to go to the magic store. And he kind of like gets frustrated because,
All the money is walking away from him.
yeah.
Okay.
So he points off in the direction of where urine is getting ready to go inside the scroll store.
Is there anyone that would
Is
this-
like to borrow my rod of lordly might? It's got 6 buttons on it and they all do different things.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I kind of got pissed.
So
at the
we just
guy,
lost
I fired
Bible, we
a
didn't
bullet
use
right
our-
past his head. My money already
That's right.
walked away.
Still have your equipment, right?
Do what?
It requires a 2.
Brandon,
Say what?
we just lost levels. We didn't lose any of our equipment.
No.
Then
Just-
everything you have is magical.
Not everything I have is magical.
Okay, I've got.
How so?
What's not magic?
My crossbow is not magical. It doesn't do magical damage.
The dead eye?
Oh,
It's,
I
it
can
literally
switch one
says
of my
this is a
spells to
magical
be
weapon.
fire.
Where does it say it's a magical weapon?
Well, if you click on it at the very bottom, it says you have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this
But
magical
it doesn't do
weapon.
magical damage. The only magical aspect of it is that it draws. I have to give it blood to use it.
But it's considered a magic weapon, no?
It has to. You have to be able to do a magical effect,
There's a difference
not
between
just
a
damage.
There's a difference between a magical weapon and a magical effect. A magical effect can be imbued upon a weapon and it doesn't do an additional damage. It won't hit the character. It won't
Like my Frostbrand short sword does additional 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, so that would be.
Yeah,
But I
magical
don't.
effect.
I'm not gonna be up close swinging a sword and
Yeah.
all of our
Where does
enemies.
it say
I'll take it.
magical
Alright.
damage?
I'm gonna continue walking to the
Wait, when
job board.
my stuff
Have
would
a
be
destroyer.
considered
Marcus, you
magical,
need it.
right?
Is that a sword?
Mm-hmm. It's a long sword.
I'm still
Okay.
offering up my rod of lordly might if
figure out how to
anybody
Where
would
does it
change
like
say
to.
those around.
magical? Where does it say
Are there any
magical?
buttons related to AC? Like,
No, it's 1d6 plus 4, so I don't know how that.
So it says there's 6
destroyer is.
buttons.
So where did it say
Average
Button
magical?
destroyer
It's
is,
not
one
one die
color
equals
blade.
2.
tone
Okay.
as a
If
fire
it has to be
blade
attuned, would that
shoots
make it
out.
magical?
I mean, whether it's magical or not, if it doesn't have an
The
effect,
head folds down into 2
based on the
crystals,
information you were
blades that
given, it's
spring
not
out,
going to do damage to
and
whatever.
the
Where does it
spring
say
out
it's
plus
a
2
magical
bonus to
item?
attack.
Well,
So I'm trying to
Button
figure out.
read
your
what it
rod
says.
Flank's head folds down into a spear point.
I
And that has
mean-
plus
If I can
1 to
imbue
attack as
anything, I
well.
will also,
Button
Talk to
4
the
transforms
magical-
into a climbing
Alright, so
pole.
real fast, I'm gonna follow Alazar. So
Up to
Alazar, you
50
make it to
feet
the.
long.
Are you? Well, you're gonna stay and try to find
The magical shop.
Alright, so Alazar makes it to the job board. You make it to the job board.
Button 5.
Huh?
The rod
Just looking for
transforms into a
whatever
unique
pays the
battering
most.
ram.
Alright,
And
so
it grants
roll
its users +10 to strength
perception
checks.
and we'll say sleight of hand.
Button 6. It assumes or remains in its
Okay, I'm
normal
gonna
form
assume
and
this
indicates
one's
magical
not-
north. So it can tell you where north is. The rod also
19.
gives you
Okay,
knowledge
so you immediately
of your
see
approximate depth beneath the
a,
ground.
a piece of parchment that looks finely crafted.
Like
There isn't a single crease on it, and it seems to be
number.
held up with a pin that has a guild mark on it. The guild mark matches the guild embossment on the parchment, and based on your travels around the realm, you could identify this as a marking of
It
a
can
local
be used
thieves
whenever, I
guild.
guess, because it doesn't specify otherwise.
I'll take it.
The
You
effects
see various
lasts
symbols
until you push a different button.
on it. There's no
Also-
clear
Dream
written
wave.
text in languages,
I found it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
and you see
The rod of lordly might.
Okay.
a series of shapes
I'm going to assume these
that
are
were
magical.
pinned in different metallic inks based on
It uses
silver,
magic, so
copper,
that would make it magical,
electrum, gold, and platinum.
Okay, I'm going to just assume these are my staff is magical. Yes.
Just to clarify, because I probably missed this, we do want to be using magical weapons, or we do not want to be using magical.
Only magical weapons will do any damage.
Okay.
And technically, magical
So-
weapons with a magical
No, it's not.
effect.
It's not magical weapons. It has to be a magical effect.
Yeah, magical,
Magical
effect.
effects. Okay, so just so any magical effect. So melee damage basically won't work unless it's a magical effect weapon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. In that case, I have a couple of items of mine I'm going to sell as well, in order to get a couple more magical items.
Okay. So, what do you do with that information you gleaned on the board?
Can I try to read the platinum line and the gold line?
All right. Roll a sleight of hand check with advantage.
So would
Have this equipped?
a weapon that gives +3 bonus attack damage, that's magical.
No,
16.
because attack damage is just damage. It has to have some type of effect to it.
Okay.
16.
Technically, my Kensei weapon is magical, so if you need the rod,
Yeah, I might, because I
So
don't think
you-
this one
Okay.
has. magic.
Yeah.
What about the
You look
Holy
at,
Avenger?
and you said which lines?
That's
The
what
platinum
has
line and
the
the what
attack.
line?
Platinum and
That's
gold.
about.
It doesn't do
As you
like,
go to read it,
Yeah, it would be magical.
as
It
your
gives
finger
me
goes
aura
across
of
it,
10
you
feet
see
for creatures that are friendly to me to have advantage against
script
saving throws.
appear and
That's it.
disappear as your fingers go over it.
what other weapons do you have?
But it disappears too
Sensitive
fast for you to
That and
read
the rod are my only.
as
You have
it's
a shield?
pinned to the board.
Yeah, I have an animated shield.
What's the shield do?
It's animated so you can
So
use
it's
it to
in-
protect you or something
Without
like that.
without
with
using
hands.
hands.
It's the one I gave
What
you.
language is it in?
You couldn't tell because it was like fleet.
Is
As
anything
soon
in
as
the
you
back
touch,
of
like
it?
you would put your hand on it,
Weapons and that
it would
shield
shine-
and
it
everything.
would
I
shine
have
in
that
the-
shield too. It gives me
the
plus
color
one
of that
AC.
currency, but it would like fade away before you had a chance to read it.
Basically, I'm going to sell those.
So I have 2 shields. If somebody needs a shield.
But you're pushing on it as it's still pinned to the board.
So I'll just remove it from the board.
Okay. As you touch the pin, it dissolves in your hand and the parchment you grab. As it does,
Forgot I had this.
the world around you goes dark and everything is silent. You find yourself in an open
Hi.
plain and you see a small golden glow off in the distance.
Oh my god.
So if the rod has becomes
How
a
far?
flame tongue.
We'll say about 40, 50 feet.
So if the rod has a button that turns it into a flame tongue sword.
Looking around, that's the only thing I see
It does
in the area.
Yeah, look, 'cause everything else is pure pitch blackness.
Alright.
I'll walk towards it.
As you walk toward it, you see a pile of
Thank you.
gold and platinum. Next to it, you see
Okay, so
what can be discerned as a well-worn traveler that has most likely a shifty past. His legs are extended out as he's sitting on a stool. He's smoking a pipe and he looks up underneath his hooded cloak.
Yes. Okay.
He mutters out the side of his mouth. You've accepted the contract, have you?
Well, I was trying to read it, but I can't.
For you broke the seal of the pin. The contract is now yours.
Whoops.
I'm wondering if we would
Okay,
have accepted
well, what
the
is it?
dragon's offer.
You feel an intense burning in your right hand. As you look, you see a brand of the guild that holds the contract
You're gonna have to
appear
go buy
on
some
your
magical
hand.
equipment. Yeah.
Well, I can use my tent stick. I can't use my own strike.
I just
He
kind
says-
of weapon in my back pocket.
Finish the quest you were on.
I forgot
And then
I
meet
have
us
this
at
little weapon
the
in my
tavern.
back pocket and I've equipped it and I'm doing it now.
Upon a midnight moon, we will come to you and display what your mission would be.
So,
You feel a heaviness in your pocket. Roll perception.
Okay. 14.
14. Based on the weight of the pocket, you can tell with certainty that
I found this in my backpack. I found
3
my
platinum
jacket.
pieces have materialized in your coin purse, in your pocket. He says this is just a taste of the riches that now lie in front of you. We will see you at the next full moon.
He took that away from me when he downgraded me.
Alright.
But I found it in my backpack.
Upon this, you blink and you're standing back in front of the market board with what you thought was parchment of the contract, and now just in your hand is the pin that once pinned the contract to the board. It looks like it'd be a fine brooch to pin your cloak on, or pin your cloak with.
Oh no! I didn't
Yeah,
know
do
this
that.
part. My
You
Holy
do that.
Avenger does do 2D, an extra 2d10 radiant damage.
And you feel
Magic.
So if we need
a
rock-
surge of dexterity roll over you. As you do, now all of your checks, saves, 2 hit, and damage rolls all get an additional 1d4.
Alright.
Because I don't really need this.
So it sounds like your best bet with the Rod of Worldly Might would be button 1 with the flame tongue.
I guess
You
I'll
have to choose the
head back there a
sword
minute.
that
Okay.
is with flames.
Brew and urine.
I'm gonna need that one right
So be on the lookout for
You my boy, Brew?
might
now.
wanna-
Yeah.
I am,
You could do that.
I guess, in the magic shop.
Choose your sword.
So if I have a scimitar already, could I?
Want to see if I can
Yeah, have flames.
fully realize the power of at least one of these magic rings that I've been toting around for forever.
Alright, so what do you got?
Now, you can use the 50-foot
It's either the ring of fire elemental command or the ring of earth elemental command.
So action.
Alright, so which one do you want to investigate?
Bonus. I still have my bonus.
Let's see. Consider what we got coming up. I guess the fire elemental command.
What is my
Try to like fully activate it.
Okay, so as you step into the store, you look around and you see a bunch of musty old tomes and scrolls. You can tell the shop has many magical scrolls and trinkets laying around. You think to yourself and you pull out of your pocket the ring that you spoke of. As you do, you see the old man behind the counter raise his eyebrows as he walks over to you, his cane hitting the floor in a methodical pattern. I haven't seen one of those in ages.
Yes, I've been trying to fully realize his power. I have a quest that I must accomplish soon, and I want to make sure I have its full control of the ring. Is there anything you could do to help me act power?
He says, "Let me see it."
Okay.
You reach out your hand with it in your palm. Roll a perception and a perception and we'll say sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Both of those or just the one?
Both of them.
Oh, damn. I got 20, that's funny thing. Okay, it's 11 on the perception. And let me see, it's either 15 or 20. So it'd be 15 on the sleight of hand and 11 on the perception.
So as you reach out your hand with the ring, he grabs your wrist, and you see him come at you with a small dagger. You go to pull back, but his grip is tight as the dagger goes through the ring and through your palm. Pain shoots up your wrist. However, you notice your blood comes out of the palm around the dagger and then surrounds the ring and then goes back into your hand. He pulls the dagger out and says, "The attunement has worked. You now have full control over the ring."
I thank you. But he warned. You should warn somebody you were going to do in that way. You almost got killed.
He looks you up and down, sees your cloak, and says, "You should be used to this kind of thing." And he kind of chuckles as he goes back to behind the counter.
What is the ball made of?
Well, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I asked him,
What is
does
the
he have
ball
any
made
scrolls
Bob
of
is like a
magical nature that can be used?
Water.
Or
of?
sold?
So a ring of water walking would work on it?
I also have.
Yes.
Oh. thank
So,
you for
what was that
reminding me.
again?
I need to see if I still have.
I was gonna ask him for if he has any like scrolls, like one-time casting scrolls that are available for purchase.
He says, "Certainly, what are you looking for?" He kind of motions, and you see various magical scrolls, one of Witch Bolt, another one of Magic Missile. You see a scroll of light, a scroll of Purify Food and Water, just various cantrips and first and second level spell scrolls laying around.
The magic missile scroll would be it.
Certainly, it's 15 silver. However, I can. He looks around. Tune it up a bit for a little bit more.
I'll definitely need a tune-up. Would definitely aid me in this coming fight. So what's the price?
Depends on what type of bang for your buck do you want. Do you want quantity or quality?
Well, magic missile is a reliable spell, so perhaps quantity.
He chuckles. Okay, 2 platinum pieces, and I can make it yours.
What is this? What is this?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Where's my inventory? Yep, I can do that.
So you hand him the 2 platinum pieces, and the scroll multiplies into 10 other scrolls of magic missile.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
I might steal something.
Darren, you're a sorcerer.
Yes, but my spell levels are now level 5, so my spell levels are going to be an issue because I'll only have a limited amount of spell supply, so I'll need to rely on other magical, scrolls and shit like that to distribute out.
Is this the magic shop that he just went into?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I need to go.
So you follow him in, and you see all this take place.
Do you have any magic weaponry that's ranged?
He kind of looks around the Dragonborn and goes, I don't sell weapons here, but I may be able to imbue something for a price. And a grin comes up over his head, or on his face.
I'll
How
just
much do you charge for imbuing?
open my hands and let him go.
It depends. And he starts rattling off a bunch of just marketing nonsense that to you just sounds like magical, like spells, but to Urine, he can tell this guy's just kind of like going through the motions. And also that he can tell that he doesn't think you're really serious about imbuing your crossbow or whatever else you might have.
I'm incredibly serious about it.
Well, he didn't say that, but that's the air he's giving off.
Just tell me how much it's going to cost me.
Well, which type of imbuement would you like? And he just
You
kind of
offer.
points over to a table, and you walk up. Roll an Arcana and a Perception check, or a
Perception?
No, Investigation and Arcana.
Investigation. That's not good.
Oh, we also have our ring.
That's a 2.
Oh,
2 on.
Investigation.
Okay.
A ring of water will
And
nowhere.
Arcana?
okay. So that's
Yeah.
you.
I might have to get yours. A 5.
So you look over and you pick up the scrolls. To you, they just seem like old, dusty. rolled
None of
up.
this means anything to me. I just need to make sure my shit's magical. So I might need to defer to my sorcerer friend.
So Urine walks over. Urine, roll an Investigation and Arcana.
Thanks, Urine.
Somebody pass the freaking
I have a
roll.
robe of mystical
I just
beginnings,
want to do some magic
and it
damage.
says that
I'm
the
set now,
wearer
though.
has an automatic retaliation attack once being attacked by an enemy. That retaliation attack, is that just with my normal weapon that I'm wearing, or is it a retaliation attack that is their attack thrown back?
Retaliation is like they attack, you retaliate.
Okay.
Set.
Okay, I want to know if this is an action. Is this an action?
Basically, yeah.
or an attack?
Alright, so you got a 5 on Investigation and 21 Arcana.
That's
So
an action.
you look and they seem pretty dull, but at the same time you see a few scrolls that kind of light up and glow in your dragon sight. One looks as if it might imbue his attacks with fire damage, another one with acid damage, and another one with water damage.
And these are orcs that he saw go into the bog.
The dragon drove the
Dragon-
oxen.
Chased the orcs in the bog, but then what was in the bog
Okay.
chased him out of the bog.
Oh, so there's orcs and whatever was in
Other
there.
stuff. Yes. Okay.
So he
He tells me this.
yeah.
We've got a potion of longevity.
So fire, acid, and water damage scrolls.
Okay. So we are. Ooh.
How much for the water damage? Imbuement.
I have potions too.
The water, he looks and goes, let's see the weapon that I would be imbuing.
I have frost trap.
Pull out my crossbow.
Superior
Jedi.
healing, potion of heroism.
Pull it
potion
out,
of
he picks it up.
Be careful. It's thirsty.
He says, oh, I know.
The shield,
As he
the axes.
Pricks his
Basically,
finger
any weapon that isn't magical.
on the bolt
And then we go
and rubs it over.
more potions.
Hand me the scroll. He takes a scroll, he's like, 3 gold pieces sound good?
Yeah, will you hold that thought? I need to.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank
So
you.
he sees the coin get flipped his way, he grabs it, puts it in his pocket.
It's still fall.
He rubs the blood of his finger onto the scroll and chants something under his breath. Then rubs the scroll and it just absorbs into the weapon. So now, as he hands it back to you, you now know that it happened. It works just like normal, but you get an additional 1d4 of water damage. So the damage that happens is all water based with an additional 1d4 water damage.
So it'll still do his regular damage
As water
as
damage.
water damage.
Plus a 1d4 water
Plus
damage.
1d4. So I'll have to add that to the weapon somehow.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
When I make the tacos, do you want me to put any dark meat in it or no? When I make the tacos, do you want any dark meat in it?
I want
or
you to
no?
make
Are they
tacos.
magical tacos?
I ate tacos
Are we gonna be
yesterday,
having
but I'll take
some
tacos.
brew with that taco?
We had Chipotle for lunch.
Shit, sorry, I thought it was
I made
muted.
myself tacos.
Tacos.
Yep. I made myself
What
tacos
can you do
yesterday,
with
but I'll take
this?
tomorrow.
What do you hand over?
The long sword.
We might need food on our
The one that you
hands.
bought that you gave to him?
Tacos.
No, I gave him the Aberrant Destroyer.
Okay.
I got the plane.
So this is the one that chips.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Okay. So he takes it and he looks. He goes, "Well, I can do the same as your friend, unless
Bigger.
you're willing to pay a little
There
bit
we
more.
go.
What will 100 gold get me?
100 gold." He kind of has like a lost in thought look.
I mean, at this point, I might as well spend all
No,
the
I
money
probably
on my
shouldn't.
time.
I think you
It's
should.
been in the safe for a long time, and then gives you a inquisitive look.
I know you're going to rip me off. I would do the same. However, I need this for everyone's future.
He
Not just
grins,
my
slaps his leg. "Oh, let me go get that for you."
own.
He walks over to what looks like a table full of books. He just kind of
Cleans it off.
cleans it off, and the books kind of float in the air, fly, and set themselves on a shelf. He opens it up, and it creaks. And he's rummages through it, and you just see billows of dust form. He pulls out an old tome. Looks like he could barely hold it in Chipotle Burp hand. Oh, that was bad.
You
That was
okay?
really bad. Yeah, no, it was borderline. He cracks it open. Oh, there it is. Let me see it.
I'll get a remote.
He takes it
I'm not. I'm
and
not
then goes
getting
to
sick
stab
for
the
holidays.
book
You've already been sick.
as it disappears.
It was not fun.
He makes a
Maybe my
chant,
parents didn't
"Muslach
try
muni
to
harus
make
news
it
no harid,"
There were two.
and tears a piece of paper.
Did you
He looks at you, kind of
I
holds
saw
it
you
up,
say that.
and all of a sudden the paper like, rips as he blows of air, and you feel it go on your face. You feel
I was perfect.
slight tingling and a
You don't
burning
want it.
sensation.
I'm getting a little
And as they
bit-
look at
getting a
you,
little bit depressed
you
with
have
Christmas coming
what
up.
looks like a tribal tattoo form on your jaw, and then it goes down onto your neck. It's hidden underneath your shirt, but you can see just almost like a floral type pattern tattoo just above the neckline of your shirt, shimmering slightly with a soft green and light pinks from like little flowers and vines. There you go.
What does she do now?
But you don't have the sword. The sword was in the piece of paper, and so
Oh.
you're like, he said, all you have to do is utter the name of the sword, which whatever that may be, and it will come out in your hand. It will still have the same 3 attributes: rapier, short sword, long sword. However, now it will do an additional, or all the damage is nature based in acid form. So it's just acid damage. All the damage is acid damage. But now it's not. It doesn't have a carry weight, and it's magical. It's like a, when you look at it, it's like a see-through, almost like it's made out of glass, but it has a slight green hue to it.
Pay the man.
He takes the gold.
The name of my weapon's changed. It's now Deluge.
Okay,
I would
because.
have kept her if my cats
yeah.
were okay with it, but even the dog, like, I break her down, the dog's like, wait, you can stop. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else before you set off?
Yeah, so Nova and I are going to go sell stuff from the bag of holding.
It's got Chipotle burps. That's really bad.
It's for if you
Some
vomit them
Pepto?
out.
Huh?
Need some Pepto?
Yeah, you might.
We got Tums up there.
Tum 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 tum
I get some water too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
So, I'm going to DM you what we're selling, and that way you can get your water, and then just tell us what we're
all right.
going to get.
Yeah, just list what you sell, and then we'll deal with that after it's all done.
Yeah. And then I need to buy some magical equipment myself. Okay. Where them. Okay. I have too many tabs. Too many tabs. I never saw all of that.
So it looks like my initial attack with my Holy Avenger won't do any damage, but the plus 2d10 radiant damage will do damage.
Alright, we're gonna
I just
keep.
want to let
Oh,
you guys know that so far, like,
Now my
all
crossbow
my
does all water
DM
damage,
notes
so
were all fucked up.
1d6
so, like,
plus 6
it
plus
goes
additional
through
1d4.
No, it's
All water damage.
It's gonna be cool.
payback for what you were planning.
It's still going.
Karma.
I don't think the session's over yet.
Anyone
Yeah.
needs, okay, does anyone, throwing this out, non-character, but does anyone need scale mail? It's been sitting in our bag of holding forever. Can we sell it?
I think we can sell it.
Okay. Because Nova and I have concocted a plan with some of the bag of holding money. So, alright.
Gonna buy some experience scrolls. Go do Eco Warrior.
Do we have experience girls
I
in
don't
it?
think so.
Because that'd be great.
Well, I don't
We
know.
haven't had any so far.
I mean, if we could find some experience
Maybe.
girls and buy them for all of
Yeah.
us.
I'll
yeah.
probably play tonight again at some point.
Okay.
We'll see. I know you gotta
Um,
work tomorrow. But
Oh, I'll be on.
that was fun. We had
Okay, so it reminds
Have a
me
bang
now.
and also
We're
our
gonna keep
energy.
the mystery cloth and the mystery gem.
Just in
What
case.
are bullet plates? Small bullet plates and large bullet plates. What are those?
Bullet is a creature.
Yeah, it's plates off a bullet. They're like
oh
big
yeah,
metal
it's a big
Oh.
armored
scales, basically.
creature
do we,
that's subterranean.
do we need those?
Sell 'em.
I'm like, they've just been sitting in here. We're gonna keep the mystery chest and the mystery cloth because they're mysteries.
We could take him to the magic shop.
That is true. Okay.
Take him to the magic shop.
Okay, and then
I would like to purchase one more thing, and I'll go back to the armorer to do it. I don't know if he even has some. I will find out.
Alright.
Do you have any ball bearings?
okay.
Simple, round
Got it.
ball bearings.
He looks at you inquisitively and goes, I haven't been asked that in a long time. Certainly. Big burlap bag. And you just, it's full of them. How much do you need?
The whole lot at this point.
So,
It's
We're
very
going to
hard
war.
walk on ball bearings.
they're 5
Okay.
copper apiece.
A piece.
So, it's limited by
How much?
How much
left? I'm about
you
broke.
want to
So,
buy.
I got about 30 gold left.
As I walk in, I see that. I'm like, I have 1,000 of those.
Give him 20. Give him 20. Give him 20 gold.
He just told you he's got 1,000 ball bearings.
Do you want them?
I don't. What do I don't need them.
I'll take them off your hands for you. It's very
Alright.
difficult to walk on ball bearings.
Yup, it is.
She was a pirate.
So as Alazar hands the ball bearings over to Leda, the shopkeeper just is like, ugh, because again, money's leaving the table.
Flipping
Yeah.
the gold. Sorry.
He takes it.
Do you
Thank you. He sighs and just kind of sits back down on a stool.
So what shop is this?
It's like the blacksmith armor.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll have stuff to sell.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah. So list that stuff and then we'll sell that. I'll just
Okay.
tell you how much because it's from the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
It's like a party
Alright,
stash.
I am DMing, direct DMing this to you. I guess that'd be DMing, great. If you are, where are you in my list of a million DMs? There you are. Okay. There we go. Alright, DM'd it to you.
Okay. Anything else?
I'd like to go, Sapphire at least would like to go to the magic shop to get the mysterious, well, a couple of things. First off, I want to get the mystery cloth and the mystery chest investigated.
Okay.
Um,
And then,
and then I want to see what weapons they have.
all right. So you walk in and you ask them can they identify these things? And the guy's like, I don't do identification. You'll have to go see the sage.
Okay, I can
Um,
do that.
As far as weapons, I can do rings, bracelets, necklaces, scrolls, tomes, but I don't carry any weapons.
Okay, what?
I can also imbue if you have something that might, I can view a scroll onto it.
What jewels do you have? Alright, let's do necklaces and rings.
Yes. What specifically are you looking for? Because I have quite an assortment.
I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at your wares to know what I'm looking for.
So you see in a display case various rings, necklaces, bracelets.
Sapphire's going to silently send a prayer up to you, Drusilla, for guidance.
You can't really tell anything about them except for some of them look like pretty simple jewelry. Other are pretty extravagant. They all are made of various metals. Some of them have gems, some of them don't. Others have pieces of wood embedded in them. Others just simple rocks. And then you see others that are made out of bones, fur, sticks.
So I was gonna be like, do you have anything to enhance fire magic and or healing magic?
You should ask him as he laughs and points at urine after the exchange of the fire ring and attunement or whatever. He goes, yeah, I've got this here, and it's a necklace, and it's gold with an assortment of red rubies imbued or engraved in it.
How much does this cost?
This will be 2 platinum, but it gives you 10 charges to cast Fireball, and it resets every long rest.
Sapphire contemplates for a second. Wait, how much gold is it to turn into a platinum? Remind me.
Isn't it
10.
Oh, is it 10?
10?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend I went to an exchange person. Okay.
When it says rank, how do you know what your rank is?
What do you mean?
Okay.
On a weapon, it says like rank
10
1,
charges
rank
of
2, rank 3,
Fireball.
rank 4. In each rank, it does something different.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Is it for 5e?
It's for. Oh,
Okay.
it's a wondrous item called Faith in Adonai.
Oh no, that's your devoutness.
Oh, okay. So it's depending on your rank, you do outness. Okay, that's like it didn't explain it. I'm like, because it's in my inventory.
Yeah, I put one in everybody's inventory a long time ago.
Oh.
But
Mm-hmm.
like those don't. I need to take them out because they don't count because since then I've updated what those perks of faith are.
Okay.
So I should be at level 2 or 3 by now, and you haven't upped me
Because I'm like,
from
Yeah.
level 1, and I've been very devout in these past like 3 months.
And then when it
Since you
says
changed the system, I've still been very devout.
in my actions, when it says attacks per action 2, does that mean I get to hit twice?
Yes.
Okay, or does that mean,
Do you know?
You
My
can do 2
holy-
things.
or does that mean my Holy Avenger, it does the 1
Oh,
damage
currency's
and then
over
it's
here.
got the
It's
added
over
damage? Is that what it means?
No, it
Okay.
means you get to attack
Alright.
twice. That the added damage would be if you're fighting a fiend or undead. You do the holy damage or the radiant damage on top of that.
Okay. So Sapphire is going to go ahead and buy that necklace.
Okay.
What is it called so I can add it to my inventory?
The ruby necklace of fireballs.
Oh, nice.
I don't
Just
know.
made that.
Yeah.
This guy's made that
Alright, so then I am just going to ruby
up. And
necklace.
spells work on whatever this is.
Ruby
obviously,
necklace,
because it's
fireballs.
magical.
Okay, I am going
I got a question.
Yes.
I'm asking the shopkeeper, do the necklaces acquire attunement?
Oh, if you purchase from me, you get it tuned right away.
No, do they require attunement?
Yeah.
This is Andy's.
Oh,
If it's like a magical one.
Is it possible to say that I'm attuning with the rod of lordly might? It might take a little time, but
What about the imbuement of fire on the dagger?
Now, your daggers are the ones that disappear and then reappear at your waist, right?
Only the one that I throw, yeah.
Yeah. So you want to
So
do
I'm on
both?
that.
Well, I have
Okay.
3
Alright, I am down on
total
money, but I still have money.
daggers,
Alright.
but I only obviously use 2 at a time.
Right. So which ones are you looking to?
Could I do
Necklace.
like fire on
I'm gonna
what type of damages can you put on?
I'm gonna actually
weapon?
use my armor that I keep.
He smiles again and he says, "I can do fire, acid, and water. Currently."
And I can do element.
How much for one of each?
So I'm gonna start using some of the other.
He looks
druid stuff.
surprised and goes,
But yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Well, first I want to see on one of them. I got to see if you can.
And I still have my produce.
"So are you asking? You want all 3 effects on the
I
dagger?"
still have my
No, I'm gonna do one effect on one dagger, one effect on a different dagger, and the third on the third
I
dagger.
still have my bonus.
Okay, so
But I'm gonna ask if we can do it on this one and show them the tattoo on my arm of the jailer's nightmare.
okay. So he says before you do that, he's like, "Oh yeah, I can 3 gold and I can imbue that. That's not a problem. Daggers are pretty simple." And then as you show
All
him the
3?
tattoo, 3 gold each.
Each. Okay.
Yeah. So then you show him the tattoo and he kind of like looks confused. He goes, "I thought you said weapons."
And then I speak the dagger's name.
He looks shocked and he goes, "I can't unfortunately do anything with that. That you'll have to see someone with more skill and abilities than myself."
So you can't put anything on this one.
Correct.
I say the name, it goes back to the tattoo.
Yeah.
And then so I pull up the dagger of many daggers. Just a dagger.
Yeah.
I guess can I do? All right, now this is a DM question. If I put fire on this, would the fire affect the ones that turn into when I throw it?
Yes.
Okay, can I put fire on it? Which does more damage, fire or acid?
It'll be doing the same amount of damage. It just depends on whatever. Like if it's weak to fire, it'll have more damage. If it's resistant,
Okay.
it'll do less.
Do you remember what the dagger of many daggers does before you say yes? When I throw it, it can turn into up to 8 daggers.
Right.
So the fire would affect all 8 hits.
Correct.
If they hit, okay. Can I do fire on this one? And then do acid on the Twilight Carver.
Certainly. For 6 gold.
I might need to imbue another weapon. No, I don't.
I wanna
Maybe I
do
should.
one. I have a battle axe.
Maybe I should do fire on my messenger. Just to have one fire.
Alright, I'll hand him a platinum.
He takes it and goes, "Wow, thank you." And then he ends up taking both of your weapons and he rolls each of them into individual scrolls. The scrolls dissolve into each weapon and he looks at you and he pulls out 2 more scrolls. He smiles, swaps them in the hands, and puts those on top. He goes, "Because you're so generous, both have fire and acid damage," and hands them over.
Oh, sweet.
Wow,
Thanks.
so fire in it.
Got it. So now I have to
Anybody wanna lend me
torches.
some gold to imbue another weapon?
I will. I have 204 gold, so
Thanks.
I'll throw.
You said all the necklaces you have require attunement?
Yes, but they're automatic once you secure the purchase.
I know, but I already have 3 things attuned. I can't attune anything else.
If it's auto, it means you don't need to attune it extra. Would be my guess. Just because it was auto.
What do you have that's attuned?
My cloak of Elvenkind, a ring of spell turning, and the dagger of many dagger.
Okay, so
I have my attunement filled as well.
Which are the only three things
said it was
that have required attunement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since it was auto attunement, it was like.
Well, I have a silver short sword, but that's nothing.
And does not take a spot.
Matt, your character is the one that uses bow and arrows.
Ranged. I have a
Well,
bow
you
and arrow.
use your crossbow.
I use my crossbow when I'm going to.
Yeah.
But you need a quiver, right?
I have.
Just quivers.
Yeah.
I have a magical quiver.
That holds magical.
I mean, you can attune to it, but if you already have 3 things on, you're gonna
It has
have to
3
like
compartments
swap them
that
out.
connect to an extra
Yeah.
dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items.
So, do you have another one of those fireball necklaces?
Sure.
And he goes,
I'll
"What do you
take
mean?
it.
It's right here." And as you
What's
look
it called?
down the empty
Quiver
places,
of
been,
EHLO
replaced by
EHLO.
an exact copy of the one
LONNA.
Sapphire Bot.
So
Alright, and do you have a necklace that boosts armor class?
That I do not. I only do normal
Quiver of Elona.
elemental stuff, spells. Those things would probably come from
EHLO.
like a magical armorer.
Okay,
So
alright. How much for the fireball necklace?
how much was the fireball necklace?
10 platinum.
10 platinum.
10 platinum?
Yep, I spent 10 platinum on that shit.
Youch.
I
Oh,
know.
2 platinum.
For 10 fireball charges, but I figured we're on our death mission, so I might as well.
But I notice everybody's getting fire stuff.
We might need other elements.
You got water,
Yeah,
and he got fire and acid, and you got acid.
I've got
And
fire,
frost.
but I can
Oh,
also,
yeah, 'cause you got
frost.
that frost.
well, and I can also switch. I have a cantrip that's frost.
What about 2
so
platinum? I didn't know it
I
was
have
10.
ice and
Never mind.
wind elements that I can
They
switch
sell
to
me a
as
quote that
needed
we'll
after
do
long
together soon,
rests.
one way or another.
Because I can
I'll
switch
be
my,
sure
I can
to
switch
see.
everything
Now,
after every single long rest.
if you get
As a druid.
an item imbued with magic, how do you do that on here?
Okay,
So I'm gonna say, so if you have a
go to
magic
a-
is now have a magical effect,
inventory.
it will, I'm gonna say like, your damage is now that damage type. So like, let's say you have a longsword and you have it imbued with fire, it now does fire damage. So when you do your
So the same damage, but it's fire damage.
correct.
It's a specific type.
Okay. So instead of say an item
So if you were to fight
slashing,
a water elemental with a fire sword,
instead
it's
of
not gonna do any damage
but if you have
because the
one that
water's
says
gonna put out
slashing,
fire.
if it says slashing damage, instead it's fire damage.
Correct.
Is everybody
Well,
else?
no, it would be
Oh,
fire
I see.
slashing damage.
Okay. But on the whatever we're gonna be fighting, the slashing's not gonna work, just the
Correct.
fire.
Is everybody else concluded their business?
I need to try to get my arm blade magical.
And then Sapphire's going to go to the sage to figure out this mystery cloth and chest to see if we even need it.
While we're still in the magic,
But not in the magic tool. I don't need
I just
anything.
want to go ahead and view mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
down
am
there as
good.
well.
Okay.
You can do yours
Fire.
first, that's fine.
I'd like to use get some fire imbuement
And for what?
So I still
for my
keep you
bow, just my regular.
Regular
There's
bow.
sometimes because of the dice.
Is it a long bow, short bow?
So,
It is
but
a
I can switch out.
just says it's a longbow.
Okay.
Necessary, I can switch out.
What kind of wood is it made of?
For frostbite, because I don't want to get rid of a specific one that I'm not gonna mention. Sorry, those might be big animals alarm that I forgot to turn off. I'm gonna keep this one. Because
I'm a ranger. You think I would know this?
it's basically when you're down. Yeah,
It's
so
ash.
I'm gonna keep that one. But yeah, I can switch out
It's
since
an ash.
after everything.
Ashwood.
Ashwood bow. He takes it.
Everything. So
He
if we
goes,
find out,
Ashwood,
like,
huh? He picks up another scroll.
I'm
You want
not
fire?
gonna need this.
Yes.
Well, we're in
He
town
puts
right
it around
now.
the end and
I think I'll switch
holds
out
it up and breathes.
I'm not gonna-
As he
because we're looking
breathes,
around.
it looks like it's burning
Yeah.
and it turns to solid ash. It's gray, but you can see embers within it, like what you would see like a resin cast like thing. He goes, now, is imbued with fire, that will be 5 gold.
Got 20 gold from
A Bank of Nova.
Yeah, the Bank of Nova, yeah, and I already
Oh,
subtracted it from
yeah.
mine.
Thank you.
Yep.
Concludes my business here.
Okay, I'm next. So I have an arm blade, which is a battle axe, that I would like to get imbued with some fire power.
Alright, so describe what this axe looks like.
An axe.
Let's see.
You said it was a
here.
great axe?
Yes, it's.
So it's a big two-handed
Wait a
axe.
second. Hold on. Slashing damage isn't magical.
No,
Why does it say it's magical?
it's probably a magical item.
Yeah. Okay. Because it attaches to my arm and becomes inseparable from it when I put it on.
Yeah.
You got a good strength.
Yeah. Right? I know. But it also doesn't help if it's not gonna hit anything.
Yeah, that's why it needs magic. Woohoo. So yeah, it's inseparable from me as long as it's attuned. It's gotta be against my forearm to be attuned. As a bonus action, I can retract the arm blade into my forearm or extend it from there. While it's extended, you can use the weapon as if you were holding it, and you can't use that hand for other purposes.
So you just basically have a giant axe on
Yeah, but I can retract it.
it. Okay. So is it single bladed? Is it double bladed?
It doesn't say.
So that's just up to you to say.
Okay, well, cool. We'll say it's double-sided.
Okay.
The more, the better.
Hello. She's quite hungry. So yeah, I can imbue
I don't
that,
wanna-
but because it's how it is, he said it's gonna cost 5 platinum to get that imbued because it's part of you, and you might take some damage on this attunement because it's a part of your body.
Oh, so the fire might damage me when I. By how much?
So let me see. He takes the scroll and kind of waves his hand over.
Does it depend on how much damage I do with it? No.
He
No.
he waves his hand over the parchment. His eyes roll back in his head as he chants under his breath. He opens his eyes again. You will take 1d6 damage every time you attack with this, and fire damage.
What do we think, party? Is that worth it?
No.
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 How much damage?
1d6.
Every time you use it?
Whether she hits or not.
How much HP you got?
It's gone down a lot because of
49.
What's your
Yeah.
what's the DC for it? I'm just curious how successful your chances would be.
You mean, wait. DC.
Like your hit DC.
Yeah, my hit DC for that is 1d8 plus 3, but it also says 1d10 plus 3.
Well, that's your damage. Your actual hit DC, which is like your
What you roll.
chance to hit.
Oh, mine?
It should say plus something right next to it.
Which is
To
a hit
hit
DC plus 8, plus 7, plus 11, plus whatever.
Right next to the name of it.
It'll say it's range, and then it'll say it's hit DC, and then it'll say it's damage.
No, it doesn't. It has dashes.
This is an item?
Yes, arm blade battle axe.
Let me see.
It says 4 pounds, and then 2 dashes next
Are
to
you
it.
on actions?
inventory.
actions.
No, inventory.
No, go to actions.
It has to go
You
to
have to go
to actions.
No, I don't think it's.
Because you don't have it equipped.
It's not attuned right now, so I can't see it.
Yeah, you don't have it equipped.
Equip it. Just look at
It's
Okay,
in
I
your
was
inventory
not
again.
tuned equipped. Sorry, that was what I meant.
it. Just click on it. If you actually select it, it should. Select there.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, that's exactly. Because
Does it not show it there?
It's plus 6.
Okay, plus 6.
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
That's does not sound worth it.
But my Holy Avenger Greatsword will only do damage against fiends and undeads.
Well, extra
Extra damage.
extra damage. It'll
Extra
still
additional
damage.
No.
You imbued it with magical damage, did you not? All of your damage is
The
now
Holy
magical.
Avenger, I didn't.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
already got magical. That's its magic.
But it only does the
But
damage.
only against fiends and undead.
Imbue the Holy Avenger with fire,
Or-
acid,
yeah.
or water.
Yeah.
But will
Yeah.
it take away what it already has?
No.
it shouldn't.
No.
No.
It just adds.
Add more.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
up to the DM, I
Well, it
think.
should.
What
So
else?
I guess
Alright.
we're imbuing the Holy Avenger instead. with
Which the
more-
question was, if you imbue it, does it remove the other magical damage it already
Or
does?
just add it to it.
No,
Because my
so-
other damage is just against fiends and undead.
So
You
what
don't
would
know
happen
what's
if
in
you
the box.
imbued the Holy Avenger? Its attacks would be fire based. If it's undead or fiend, if
It
your
would
attack
be-
does normal damage still, you'll do additional radiant damage because they are undead or fiend.
Okay, we'll do
So
that.
basically, it'll be 2d6 fire damage plus
Your radiant damage.
And it's not attached to me anymore, a part of me anymore, so what's the cost of this one?
It'll be 10 gold because it's a magical sword.
Fair enough. Toss you 10 gold.
It's 10 gold.
Here's the sword to imbue fire damage.
Dan,
He
is
takes the
everything
sword.
okay?
Reaches under the counter and grabs a scroll. The
Yeah.
scroll is on fire, and as he takes it, he puts it on, and you hear like a sharpening sound as he runs it down the blade, and the blade slowly disappears. He hands you the hilt and the guard, and as you grab it, the blade comes back on flames, but it's like almost like a lightsaber.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Woot.
I'm
So-
now Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So, anything else? Everything else?
I'm done with mine, so I did DM you all the stuff in the bag of holding, and then I was gonna sell some personal stuff at the armory, but I just DM'd you that so we don't have to roleplay it.
Okay.
But Zephyr would like to go to the stage to figure out those magical items.
Well, when you say that, Aleda lets you know that the sage is out of commission currently.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Wake him up.
He was injured and is.
Do you think anyone would know what the magical cloth and chest do, or should we just keep it?
Just
And
keep
figure it
for
out later.
now.
Okay.
Just figure it out later.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So then we're good there.
What is
Alright, let me see.
I might have one more question about my Holy Avenger. So, the Holy Avenger, the fire damage, is it gonna be the same amount as the radiant damage? Or is it gonna be the same amount as the
Normal damage.
normal damage? Okay, normal damage.
So it's normal damage, but it's like a fire, it's considered fire
So-
damage.
So when it says damage, 2d6 plus 6, that's what it's gonna be in fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
We good? You guys ready? You guys gonna set off for the bog?
Thank you for coming with me. This could be the end of us all, but as I said, I have no choice.
Yeah, and if we would've stayed, it could've been the end of us all anyway, cause that dragon might not have accepted no as an answer.
If we don't go, it's
Damn,
the end of
Dragon should've
everything.
done it himself.
Oh, the dragon.
All right.
So is there any way to imbue my ammunition? Because I'm looking at my stuff and I only have 3 charges of Tesla arrows and my rope has 6 charges of magic missile.
So you want to imbue your arrows, not your bow?
Do the bow.
Do the bow.
Can I imbue it with something to make it fire magical arrows or something?
Just imbue the bow.
It can, yeah. If you imbue the bow, it'll do. This guy can only do fire, acid, or water. So your base damage would be either of fire, acid, or water. Which, if you had water and then you fired a Tesla, then it would do an additional damage because it's like electricity. Whatever.
Yeah, but if everybody's doing fire and I need water, does that cancel each other out?
I mean,
Yeah, but there might be ones that need water versus fire.
it's
We
not
don't know
gonna
what we're gonna come up.
negate.
That's what
Now, if you
mine
shoot,
is.
We
I
might
don't know.
we might come up against a monster that doesn't work against fire. Fire doesn't work
Or
against.
water.
So
Or
We need
what was
everything.
the other one?
We've got everything
Acid.
covered, I think.
I think we have
Yeah.
You
fire,
have
thunder,
frost.
I have frost.
I would like to imbue my
I can
we have
switch
bow.
fire,
to
water, and thunder.
I have earth. I have everything.
And I've got some
I've
magical
got all four
spells.
elements.
Yeah, I
I can
have
switch
spells
around.
too.
I can switch around my spells and my cantrips.
What would you like to imbue it with?
Water.
Water. Okay, so he puts his hand out, ready for the bow. You handing it over?
Mm-hmm.
He says, "All right. So for this tricky little thing, I can imbue this with water for 1 platinum."
Alright.
So
It's gonna be a
he
bunch
takes
of
the
fire.
bow and he reaches down to his little cup. He takes a drink and then takes it up to the very top and pours it. The water immediately dissolves the bowstring and follows the bowstring down, dissolving it all the way until it reaches the other side of the bow. You notice that the pitch of the bow doesn't release, and that the bowstring is now made out of water. He hands it over with another hand extended for the platinum piece.
Boom, there you go.
You take it and you hold it in your hands and you go to pull back the string, expecting to just go through the water, but it feels just as sturdy as the bowstring, yet it's now a stream of water.
Ooh, customized. I didn't realize you could
Nice.
customize.
Okay, now I got a DM question.
Yes.
Because I also, not only with the longbow, I do have a dwarven thrower.
Seriously, password.
What's that?
It is
No, my phone decided not to be connected to the
a melee hammer that can be thrown,
Okay.
We'll do it next session.
and it's a magical weapon. But what does it do? Is that something that do I have to equip that, or do I have to spend a turn to switch between the longbow and?
That would be an action, yes.
Okay. It doesn't say if it's a one-hand or a two-hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if I should get this imbued as well, because it is a magical weapon, but it doesn't do magical damage. It only does force damage.
Force damage is considered magical damage.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
No.
Okay,
This is facts.
so the dwarven thrower,
Listen to your arithmetic back with
hang on. It's a bludgeoning type damage.
They almost beat the PvP slot, aka beast.
Now, if you throw it,
They wanted to get rid of 2 instead of
when you throw it, it does an extra 1d8 force damage or an extra 2d8 force damage if the target is a giant.
Yeah, so it won't do magical damage unless you throw it. And then it does
Right.
have force damage.
But my question is would I have to equip that and take off my bow, or can I just, with one hand with my bow and then the other hand throw that?
You wouldn't be able to
Hammer.
pull your bowstring because you'd have a hammer in your hand. So you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
dual wield a bow and a hammer.
That's not gonna be your action.
So in order to use the hammer, I would have to put the bow away, and then that's like an action.
Yes.
Okay.
They can just
All right.
put it on separate
Okay, so you guys are ready to walk out towards the bog?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, as your party sets out on their journey, the countryside around you is a picture of serenity and abundance. The sunlight gently bathes the land, nurturing it with its warm embrace. Fields of golden wheat sway gracefully in the breeze, creating a mesmerizing dance of nature. The air is filled with sweet scents of blooming flowers and the cheerful chirping of birds. The landscape is rich and full of life, a testament to the kingdom's prosperity. However, as you draw closer to the bog, the atmosphere begins to change. The vibrant colors of the countryside fade, replaced by an unnatural darkness that seems to swallow the light. The bog stands out like a blight on the land, its presence a stark contrast to the surrounding beauty. The air grows thick with the stench of death and decay, and an eerie silence replaces the once lively sounds of nature. The bog itself is a twisted, malevolent place. The ground is soft and treacherous, covered in a layer of slimy muck that clings to your boots. Gnarled trees with skeletal branches loom overhead, their twisting forms casting sinister shadows. The water is dark and stagnant, filled with rotting vegetation and the occasional glimpse of something moving just beneath the surface. The aura of an ancient evil permeates the bog, a palpable sense of dread that weighs heavily on your hearts. It feels as though the very land itself is alive, watching your every move. The once gentle breeze now carries whispers of despair, and the oppressive atmosphere makes it difficult to breathe. As you venture deeper into the bog, the sense of foreboding grows stronger. The path ahead is fraught with danger, but the fate of the kingdom rests in your hands. Armed with Thathorath's wisdom and determination to succeed, you move onward.
She's wet.
That's just to visit
The side
everyone.
of her.
Oh, she gets in the shower
I'll take
after
3.
Brandon takes a shower.
Okay, so Aleda's
Easy.
head
Busy or
out.
Laura?
Yeah, if she's wet, she gets in the shower.
She's too friendly to be. She's too friendly to be a Laura.
I don't know if Laura was pretty friendly.
Oh,
with
shit.
the-
My coat.
With you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that was with your coat. That's
'Cause-
marking.
'cause
That's
Squibby-
scent marking. Yeah.
Yep, Squibby sleeps in the coat.
Yeah. No, Alora is very friendly with my bags and making sure that she scent marks everything to let the cats know that
Oh,
she
shit.
has
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
taken over me. Okay.
Are these kids? Or are those us?
Us.
Yeah, this is the
I was
bog.
like, what is it?
This is the
bog?
makeshift bog last minute.
Bog.
Yeah.
It works.
Yep. So he'll have to make a
Bog.
bog. He'll have to make a bog
Bog of
next
eternal
time.
stench.
dog? I put that dog. How about a little bog? Got a little bog. Yeah.
That video is funny.
bog. All right, let's see. Let's see.
What was that from? The dog of the bog of eternal stench.
The labyrinth.
Was it
The
Labyrinth?
movie?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She chose down.
You're like mid trying to take a drink. I'm like,
Just gonna. Whoa.
yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
were on there a
Nice.
couple times too.
Something like that.
You were on there a couple
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
There's the latest track.
Whoa. Those
Beginning
are...
of the
Oh no. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, that guy doesn't look friendly.
I'm just
Not
trying to
friendly.
make it look fun.
Trying to make it look fun. I don't know if that's the look that's happening.
Yeah.
I
The
think
kingdom,
that's what we're going for.
the
Give an
kingdom looked
interesting
fun.
definition
The
of
kingdom
fun,
looked
my
very.
friend.
The kingdom looked very fun.
I think it's fun for the DM.
Minus.
Not fun for us.
The path is walked with many perils.
Okay. So you're entering the bog.
I'm glad I'm a
What are you guys doing? You see
Right?
Yeah, I look
Dark
friendly.
Exactly where
shadows.
you belong.
fleeting on either side of you, on the corners of your eyes. The ground squishes between your feet. You can feel the mud and the
Oh, wait a
water
minute.
seeping into your boots.
Activate the ring of water walking.
Except I'm walking on water.
Alright, Sapphire is going to cast water breathing on everyone.
It lasts for
24 hours of water breathing.
Sweet.
Okay, well that's
That's
it.
not fair. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go stealth.
All right.
I don't think I have a ring of invisibility.
So roll
I don't
stealth
know.
with advantage.
Oh wait, I can walk on water. Hold up.
26.
Okay, so you are stealth.
Hold up.
Deshara.
This didn't change properly.
Okay, your acid blade.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold up. One of my things didn't work. I need to before we start, I need to fix it. I clicked it. It was getting all mad at me for like having too many
Windows open.
things, and because we downgraded our XP, and so one of my skills disappeared but didn't get put back on. I clicked on a skill and it didn't work. Is basically what happened.
Okay.
So I have to get my. Before we start.
Have we rolled? No, not yet.
Oh.
Okay, as your party ventures deeper into the bog, the oppressive atmosphere grows heavier, and the air becomes thick. Suddenly, you notice movement in the shadows. Ethereal entities begin to materialize, their presence sending chills down your spines. These entities are unlike anything you have ever seen. They appear as silhouettes of inky blackness, darker than the deepest pits of the darkest of hells. Their forms are amorphous, shifting and swirling like living shadows. They seem untouchable, yet their foreboding presence is palpable, filling the air with a sense of impending doom. The entities move with an eerie grace, gliding silently through the bog. Their eyes, if they have any, are hidden within the depths of their darkness. They are an embodiment of death and despair. Their very existence is a testament to the ancient evil that permeates the bog. As they draw closer to you, you guys are filled with overwhelming sense of fear. The air grows colder, the whispers of despair grow louder. It feels as though death itself has found you, and the weight of their presence is almost unbearable. They surround your party, the inky forms closing in. The darkness they bring is suffocating, and the sense of dread is nearly paralyzing. But you know that you must stand your ground and prepare for battle. The fate of the kingdom rests in your hands. Roll initiative!
Let's go.
Okay.
19.
21.
That one didn't work. Okay, I got it.
19.
Shoot, I don't remember what I'm at anymore with my.
5.
So we don't go fast.
Where are you going? Nowhere!
And that's with +3.
Dog sings.
Yep. Alright, Sapphire and
I don't
Logan.
know what my modifier is.
I didn't see
My computer is sticking out.
I did roll. I'm surprised it didn't show up. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an 8, I believe.
Well, I'll let you roll again in case you want to.
No, I don't.
You're like 8's good for me.
Yes.
You can let me roll again if you want to.
No, it's not how it works.
So I am waiting on this to load. Okay.
You're using the app or the
No, it's
site?
no,
I know why it
it's
didn't
site.
show up.
Okay.
It's the copies of them.
Oh, great. It's still the same. So 7.
Alright.
Okay, we're good.
It's weird, there's no one in the middle. There's like either really high or really low.
I was in the middle. I did 12.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
No, I wish.
Let me see right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did Claire also get her level reduced?
Yep.
Damn. Oh my goodness.
Alright, I'm rolling initiative for the bad guys.
Can we tell how many there were?
Yeah, there's 6.
6 bad guys.
You are faced with 6 shadowy figures who have horrible rolls as well.
Now, are these things level 5 too?
You don't know.
Oh. No, I guess we don't know that, do we?
Nope. Okay, so Alizar goes first.
Who's our goes first? Oh,
Alizar. So, hold on, let me reattach this so you guys can see the battlefield. 'Cause I'm dumb and I didn't
Lena
think
and I
about
both
that.
got a 19. Do we need to do a roll off?
19. Yeah. No, I'll just go alphabetical order. Because that's what I've always done when
Okay.
numbers match. Alright, there's 6. One's, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one's kind of hidden in the thing here.
Tree.
That's why I want
5, okay. Alright, so, Aleda.
Alright.
No. Alizar. Alizar got 21. Sorry.
No problem. You're next.
So there's 6 of these things.
Yes. Swirling around you.
Is there one like right in front of me? Or what's that in front of me?
I don't know. Where are you? Technically, Rendor's right in front of you. But you can move, so.
Move in front of me.
Well, here, I'll actually do this, because they are, like, around you guys, so.
Oh, they're surrounding us?
Yeah, they're all around you guys.
Great. No running backward.
Alright.
Ow.
I'm gonna the big scary black and was it the red looking one
Yeah.
on the other side of Rendor? I'm gonna run around behind it.
You're like, let's get them closer.
Well, I'm trying to get it in the picture, so that I can do. Yeah, that was kind of hard to see on the thing.
Does the darkness of them determine the level of evil and power?
Oh, those are just what I grabbed.
Okay.
Okay, so you are fighting which one? You want to
The
fight
one that's
Rendor?
like, looks like it's black and red.
It's got
Yeah.
a red thing on it.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna go behind it.
Okay, yeah, because you're stealth.
And I'm gonna hit it twice
Okay.
with the Jailer's Nightmare and the Dagger of Many Daggers.
Okay.
He said I was stealth,
Yes.
so I believe I get advantage on that.
Okay.
It'll be 15. Damn it. And then 25.
All right, hold on. Let me see what we are. We got.
I swear to God, 25 better hit.
Guys,
So you're okay.
maybe we were supposed to say no to the dragon, and now this is gonna kill us.
I know that's true. That's what I was thinking.
If 25 doesn't hit, I think we're
Well,
screwed.
that's what I was going for. Like, what I was gonna do with now. I'm like, that's what I was. Sapphire tried.
I'm in a rage. Really.
So wait, we're attacking the one, the red, the
All right,
red
so
one.
you're attacking that one, which is
Which one?
number
What is it?
2.
Number 2.
You need like numbers on the screen.
Yeah, well. So you got
A 15 and 25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, which one?
That one is 1. This one.
Okay, you need to point like on the thing because they. Okay, so the one behind us is
1.
number
No.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're all
So it
around
starts
us.
by the first tree.
This is 1.
It starts directly in front of Aleda.
Okay, so.
It goes
Elena.
clockwise.
Yes.
Okay.
So you attack number 2, and your first attempt was a
15 and a 25.
15 did not hit. The
Okay,
25
number
does.
Wouldn't that
has
be number 3?
Alright.
So number 2 is the black one with the red
Yes.
tip thing.
Are you sure?
That's when he's attacking.
Yeah.
But you said number 1
One
was
is
the one by
here.
the first tree.
No,
No,
one is
no.
here.
I went.
2
This
is
is
here.
one. No, that's 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So he's
6.
attacking number 3.
He's attacking number 2.
1,
1,
2.
2. This
Oh,
is,
I
this
thought
is
you
him.
counted that other one.
No,
as
that
well.
one's a 6.
I did at first, but I said no.
Okay,
That's
that's
6.
why I was confused.
Okay.
So
Yeah. All right.
your
I must have been writing.
second
while we were
attempt
clarifying.
with the dagger of many daggers hits.
Okay.
That's the 13 damage.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh.
Be 6 plus sneak attack. 16 total.
16 damage. So you lunge forward to attack with the Jailer's Nightmare, and as you attack it, it just kind of like evaporates around the sword as you go through,
Dagger.
or with your dagger. You kind of look shocked as you hit it with the other dagger of many things, and it explodes into fire, screeching and squealing. Let me see.
Mom, magic doesn't work.
Okay.
Um,
As the battle begins, your party quickly
Wow,
realizes
where's that
attacks
right
without magical effects and auras and blah blah blah. The silhouettes of inky blackness remain untouched by mundane weapons. They're from shifting and swirling around with an eerie grace. However, when you land your magical attack and strike the entities, they are sent into a screeching frenzy. The air is filled with a piercing sound that brings your party to its knees in pain. Fills your body with an electric shock that courses through your bodies. Despite this overwhelming fear and pain, you maneuver through with strategery and determination.
Teacher.
So, all right. So that's Alazar. So now we got Aleda.
Alright. The one immediately in front of me, number
that
1,
mean-
I believe.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, 2 attacks.
Yep.
With the sword. First one.
these I can't use either.
12.
That does not hit.
And that's worse.
You
That would be a 2.
take your acid sword and it just puffs into smoke around the blade, missing.
Oops.
Nova.
Music.
So did number 2 disappear? Is that what?
No.
Oh, I thought you said it like evaporated or whatever.
Yeah, when he went to hit it, but he missed, so it's like it's not like
Oh.
but it's like he actually hit it, but because he missed, it just like poofed around it, like fog. So that's why he didn't hit it.
I say, which one am I closest to?
You are right behind Aleda, and you're between Aleda and Sapphire, so 6 and 1 are by you.
You know what you did. You rolled a 2. You're in the dice jail.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice deal.
The one
There are
that I
plenty
hit,
others if
it
you need
wasn't
some.
aware of my presence.
Yeah,
to it.
last
No,
time
it was
So-
not, but it is now. But it wasn't.
So would it be considered surprised
For yeah,
or no?
yeah.
So it was a critical hit. Then.
Okay, so then you get to roll that other damage for critical.
That's just another D4.
Okay, so roll that with D4. All right, Nova, what are you doing?
I was gonna try my whole Avenger on it. So are these fiend or undead considered?
You can roll a perception and religion check with advantage.
Nat 20 for perception plus 7.
Sweet.
Ooh.
And then what was the other one? Religion?
Yeah, with advantage.
2, so we definitely want to do the advantage on that one.
Yeah.
13 plus 1, 14.
Okay. So well, let's do your attack.
Oh, so we determine after?
Yeah.
The attack. Okay. And so I gotta roll to hit, right? First.
Yeah.
And then that's my. Sorry, guys. I know this may
No,
be
you're
frustrating for you, but when I have like ECT, I forget things.
No,
you're
you're
fine.
good.
So I'm like,
You're
I need
fine.
to be reminded how
You're
to do
good.
stuff sometimes.
You're good.
So I roll this and then my initiative on top of it, right?
No,
No, not initiative.
it's
What's-
your attack.
It'll be the hit
A
DC. when you
D20
roll.
plus whatever it says.
So like, you see how my produce flame has the hit
Oh
DC?
yeah, next to it.
Yeah.
See, mine's covered up right now. That's why I'm like,
Okay.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, mine doesn't have it.
It
So
does.
then,
Where?
It have to be in the actions.
It'd be in actions, not all. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, plus
plus
9. Oh, dang. How'd I forget that? Well, I needed that. 'cause it's a 2.
Yeah, you did.
11.
11.
That does not hit.
Okay. Didn't think it would.
So
You
you
have
just
two
both your
attacks.
attacks.
I do 2 attacks, yeah.
Yep. Oh, nice.
17 plus 9, so that would be a 26.
Yeah, that does hit. So, and you're doing number 1, right? The one right with Aleda? Or the one?
The one with Aleda, yes.
So you run up. You pull out your Holy Avenger.
And it's supposed to be the 2d6 plus 6 fire damage.
Correct. So you swing, in your first attempt, it puffs and disappears, then comes back, and it gives you a good feeling that this is an undead creature. Your flame on your sword ignites as you hit, and you do whatever damage you're gonna do.
And then since it's undead, I get to do additional.
Correct.
5 plus.
Oh, and it's another 13 from because it doubles the attack dice also.
So 11. What was it?
What?
Was it
Another.
17,
It
17
also,
damage for the
also
first.
doubles the sneak attack dice.
Okay.
Nice.
17 damage at first, and then I have to do the 2d10.
Yep.
Where's my d10?
Good luck.
And then was that the d10? Yes.
I think so.
It'll be like this. Get
Yeah.
one of these.
I know, I always get one confused because I'm like, which one's my D8? Which one's my D10?
Oh, that one jumped over the other die. So plus another 4.
So 4.
Yeah, so 21 damage total.
Because I needed the D12.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Nice. So who do we got next? It looks like it's going to be number 6. All right, number 6 is going to lurch forward towards.
That's what this
Sapphire.
here.
Which one?
Number 6.
Right. That is that one. So it is going to try to attack you. And it got 11 plus. Hold on, plus 8, so that's 19.
Damn, yeah.
Okay, so this is Chilling Grasp.
Oh, no.
So you're going to take 3d6 cold damage.
I'm gonna take
A whole bunch of ones.
because it messed up my roll last
6,
Oh, no.
1, 6. So 13 cold damage.
Okay.
As it reaches out.
Wait, my defenses are fire though. What does that mean?
Means
Do
you
you have a
take
defense against
13
fire?
cold damage.
Yeah, I think that means,
Defenses against fire. Okay.
yeah, major defense against fire, not cold.
You take 13 cold.
Well, it's fine. I can warm myself up. I'm
Yep.
not worried. I mean, like half of my stuff is fire, so.
Alright, number 5 gets to go now. So number 5 is behind Urine and Rendor, and it is going to
Not behind
do
Rendor, it's behind Urine and Brewmaster.
Brewmaster, okay. Yeah, you're right. So it is going to do a Chilling Grasp on Urine and a Mind Blast on Brewmaster. So Chilling Grasp for Urine is going to be
What's on mine?
16 plus 8, so that's 24. So that's going to hit. So 2, 3, 4, 5 cold damage urine. And then Mind Blast. It magically emits a psychic energy. You must succeed a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
Brewmaster.
Well, I guess that's gonna happen. What is it now?
You have the DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
I'm not seeing intelligence.
I'm not seeing that.
Under,
What-
okay, no,
Saving
Oh,
throw.
right here.
it's right there.
Oh, mine's
Am I not smart enough? Oh shit, right there.
It's in the
Yeah.
it's in the box.
It's in the box,
Saving
on the
throw.
top left.
Alright.
That's
You're not intelligent enough, you
It's-
failed.
Intelligence throw in real life. Fail.
Fail.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it like,
Oh, that's
I'm
terrible.
gonna leave it right at 5.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright, so you take 4d8 plus 4 psychic damage.
Of course
How
I do.
much?
Why would
4d8 plus 4. So that's 8, 9, plus 5, that's 14. Nope, that doesn't count. 14 plus 7 is 22.
21.
21 plus 4, that's 25 psychic damage, and you are stunned for 1 minute.
How many damage?
24.
Jeez.
Alright, that's half my life.
That's
Ooh.
half my
Good game, fellas.
Alright, so now it is Rendor's turn.
Just one hit.
Okay, I'm gonna attack number 2 since it's right in front of me. And it's already been
These
damaged.
are bad guys.
Yeah.
If they can hold off an ancient red dragon,
Yes, we are
These
fifth
are the
level
guys.
now.
15.
no.
Sure that-
Wait, which one are you fighting?
The number 2.
Number 2, yeah, no.
I got some.
27.
Yes.
26. 5 plus 6, that's 11. Plus 1d4 damage on top of that. Where'd my d4 go? Where is it? I just had it. Plus 3. And then Colossus Slayer. It's already been damaged.
Who's down to 20 health? Nova and.
Wait, I'm not. I'm trying to hit.
Brewmaster.
Oh, just
Yeah, I was
like,
one.
I
can
Okay,
get hit.
I thought you said.
So 11
No, I was just saying that's
plus
how much
3,
I have
14
also.
plus 9, 23. That's about it.
Okay, so you take your shots. The first one just whiffs around it. It whiffs around it. The second one, as you fire it,
This is the water damage.
yeah, as it starts to pierce the shadow, you see moisture start to form around. The shadow gets sucked into the water that's surrounding your arrow, and as the arrow hits a tree and drips down onto the ground, the shadow is absorbed into the ground, and you hear just a as it sinks into the
Oh, it's
murky
gone?
bog.
So which one just died?
Number 2.
Number 2 died. Alright.
Oh, that's really creepy looking.
Yeah, right?
See that thing?
Yeah. That's what I was like. It's kind of
It's like an alien
Ooh.
Who did number 2
holding a
look
heart.
like?
Who
So
does
number-
number 2 work for?
Number
From
3.
me
Number 3.
Number 3 now is going, and
to
number
the
3
right
is.
of Ludovic.
Right, so it's going to go and try to attack Ludwin because it's right there, right next to Ludwin, and it is going to. Number 3 is that. It is going to chilling grasp Ludwin, or attack you. 15 plus 8, 23. Okay, so that's 3d6 cold damage. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11.
I'm sorry, you said 21 damage for Ludovin. How much?
11.
Oh,
It was 24 AC check, so if your AC is less than
I thought
24
it was 23.
or 23,
23.
what's your AC?
13.
Okay, so you took 11 cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
We got Claire.
Clear.
Yaren, wake up!
I don't think he's around. I haven't heard him in
He
a
was
long
here
time.
before.
He hasn't slept since work.
Is that I don't think he acknowledged that he even took any damage.
Dana!
Rockabye Dan.
Yeah, right.
You're pulling a Rendor.
Right?
Just with the red door.
We kind of need your two characters.
Yeah.
Just wait a bit.
I mean, we can call it, we can move everything and take a, and call it, because it's almost 5 anyway. Are you texting him?
I think you should say, Danner, help.
No, we need you. We need Claire.
I
And
forgot
you.
I have a potion of heroism.
Nice.
It lasts for an hour.
Potion
and I
to wake the fuck up.
I
He
Danner.
hears us,
I hear you.
but we can't hear him.
We cannot hear you.
Oh.
Ah, what's happening?
Oh no! Did you accidentally hit mute?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh,
There he is.
wait,
He's robot-y.
your robot-y.
Robo Dan.
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
Okay, that's better.
that was weird. I don't know. My mic just shot out of me or something.
Okay.
Or shot dead on me.
It's
Alright,
out
so
of you.
Claire.
That was
Yeah.
We were inside you. Is Claire with you right now?
Oh no. She's like, what can we do with this microphone?
Oh no!
We can hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me now?
No, we
Okay.
I can hear something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, so
She is going to cast, I guess spiritual weapon should work.
You should summon Namaka again real quick and take care of this real fast.
This is just the beginning.
So she was Rudra. She was the one that was like,
Rudra.
possessed by Rudra.
Yeah.
One of them.
Spiritual weapon she'll cast.
Okay.
That is a bonus action.
So there.
okay, there we go.
By her hairs. And by which one?
Bless.
No, that's weapon, the
Wait,
sword.
bless or
That's
oh wait,
the
no, the
sword.
spiritual weapon,
One-
not bless.
Where's it going? Next to Claire? Or where's she putting it?
Yeah, where are you putting it?
Claire's on the 3 side, isn't she? Am I seeing her right?
Yeah, Claire's here.
So,
Yeah, so
Yeah, put it over there by 3 guy.
so
By
when
this
you
guy?
use a magical
Yeah.
item when you like
oh, that would be
equip it,
That's 3.
it,
Well, two's dead.
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't automatically
Yeah.
add
Give me to lay 2 down just so we
your
know.
stats.
well no, two
Right.
you took two
Physically
out.
add them.
I know, but I was saying I could.
Oh no, we would take it
So
out
I've
that
been
way.
doing this wrong this whole time, and I could have had a higher armor class.
Yeah, cause
Like the entire time, I could have had a
wait,
higher armor class.
Yeah.
that's
Cause,
wait, it doesn't automatically add your AC.
No, it
Wait.
didn't. I just took it off, and my AC didn't change. And I put it back on.
Oh.
AC didn't change.
Yeah, I've had to customize my ACBs. Like when I have unarmored or my monk thing, it gives me +2 to my AC. I had to add that. It didn't just like happen.
I didn't know that.
Mine's just 14. I
Is that all she can do?
But no more.
have a dexterity bonus.
I mean,
Am I putting these up?
How close is she? She in melee range.
You
I
can
have
attack.
She can move.
I already had it.
Well enough. Keep her melee.
Wait.
Weapon?
You can attack with a special
Okay,
weapon.
no. Alright, that is.
Actually, yeah, that'll be her action, right? Spell is bonus action to cast, and then yeah. So this should just attack with the.
You gotta roll initiative for that spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I have to add major armor too.
Just straight dead winning.
It can use your so you can just have her roll again. That way it can
Yep,
take
there
your
it is.
initiative. Just have Claire roll initiative again. It'll take Claire's initiative. Because it's her spell.
Oh, okay. Okay. 12 or 14. Sorry.
Okay. So because it rolled a higher than what she's got, it can go next.
I guess I did it manually last time.
Okay.
If it was lower,
Should
it'd
have
have to wait.
an attack. Right? Okay. So have an attack. There it
Wait,
is.
does your armor class go down?
16?
Mhm.
Yep.
Mine didn't.
To
What was
hit.
your dexterity modifier? Might have been the same.
We have the obsidian armor.
16 to hit, and then you did number 3. No, it does not hit. However, it does, as it disappears, it retreats further back into the bog. And As this does so, you catch a glimpse of dead orcs through the murky bog. Their lifeless bodies are twisted and contorted, evidence of the horrors that they faced. Among the corpses, you also see possessed orcs, their eyes glowing with unnatural light as they move with a jerky, puppet-like motion. These possessed orcs seem to be under the control of the malevolent entities, adding another layer of danger to the battle.
Great.
So wait, more things popped up?
No, well,
They're coming.
the spiritual weapon went to attack, it missed, and the thing like whisked back further away from the party. And when it did that, you could like see kind of through the murky fog,
There's
and
a lot
you
more
saw like
stuff.
dead orcs and then like possessed orcs that are just like standing there like zombies.
But we still get the 2d10 radiant damage.
I may not be a smart dwarf, but I don't think I'm gonna make it through the night. I don't think I'm surviving this.
So now we have Ludovin.
Alright. Wait, the one that hit me is not near me anymore?
No, it poofed away.
Okay, well I don't know if it's the right one, but whatever one is closest to me now, I'm gonna hit with this rod that works as a magical mace. So
That's
it's
number 5.
okay. So here we go, magical mace. Oh, and I'll still get 2 attacks. 23, does that hit?
23 hits.
Okay. That is going to be
and just play on the app.
okay.
Since I still have to take the dog for a walk. I can take my gloves off. I don't need the gloves.
I rolled a 7.
I don't know why it's not showing up.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Roll again and see if it works. I'll take whatever shows up.
Oh, virtual tabletop, not why.
It just showed a 13.
Did
Yeah,
it?
that was
Yeah.
damage, not
Yeah.
another to hit.
Okay, I haven't hit my second one yet.
Right. Yeah, your damage came up twice, and then now there's a to hit.
There we go.
29, that hits.
Oh,
That's a
snap.
crit too.
Okay.
Critical.
So the damage for the first one was 7, and the damage for this one is also 7, and I don't know why it says
It keeps coming up 13.
because that's inaccurate.
Is that your plus? Do you have a plus something? Do you like
It's
a
no, it's
It's a
modifier?
+3, but
I think you might be stuck.
But
Are you on the app or are you on the website?
I'm on the website.
Just hit refresh.
I did.
Okay. So then, because it didn't give you the critical damage because you got a critical. So just roll the damage again, and we'll just add the 2 together
Okay.
and see what happens.
You want me to roll it through the action or roll a dice?
You can roll through the action and see what happens.
and
If
if
it's
that doesn't work,
13, we
then
know
I'll
that
let
you're
you borrow some.
glitched. All right, so no. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 21 damage. We'll say.
Alright. And then I
So as you do your kung fu with your mace, you bludgeon it twice. Each time, as it tries to wisp around it, you hit something solid within the entity, casting it down to the ground. As it does, it screeches out in pain and evaporates. As it evaporates, you look around and see faint sights of ancient runes that appear, covered in blood, wet with mystery. These runes seem to be etched into the very fabric of the entities, hinting at a deeper, darker magic at play. The sight of these runes fill you with a sense of foreboding, but also a glimmer of hope. Perhaps understanding these runes could provide a key to defeating the malevolent forces within the bog.
So which
I
one
wanna
just
go
died?
near wet rooms.
Number 5.
So we've got 5 and 2 dead.
So I killed
5? That's not 5.
Yep. Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
What?
Because
How's
this
that
is
5?
6.
No, 6 is
No,
here.
6 is right there.
Okay,
That's
so that was
6.
4. Whatever.
That's 4. Yeah,
2 and 4 are
4 is
dead.
dead.
2 and 4. Alright.
More for even numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 and
Oh,
4 are
Wait a
dead.
minute, where the hell's 3?
Oh, 3 got shoved way back here.
Wait, but yeah, 3 ran off.
Okay.
We scared 3.
I'm gonna call 4, 5, and 5, 4.
just because I already.
I'm not rolling on it because you're very
Okay, so is that all of Ludovic's moves?
Yep, if you did, then yeah.
Okay, so number 1 is gonna go, and it's going to try to mind blast Nova.
We knew it.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Well, that can't count it. 10 plus, oh no, not 10. It's nothing. You have to
Oh.
succeed a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Even with the armor class that I have, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just a spell.
Yeah.
A DC what saving throw?
16. So you have to get a 16 or higher of intelligence.
Your intelligence is plus 1.
Roll that.
Beautiful bean footage.
Got this.
15, are you kidding me?
15. Did you roll a 14 or 15?
I rolled a 14 plus
Yeah.
1 intelligence.
So you take
Damn.
9.
Hit one on the
4d8 plus 4.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Does it matter if I have other stuff that's like protecting me?
What do you mean?
You're protected against psychic.
Does your Holy Adventure have an aura to protect it? Wait, did you get? Oh, you forgot to get the shield to protect you.
I know I have my shield on. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Well, that doesn't
You,
affect
you actually have
rolls.
to like
It
send
doesn't.
that.
Well, I had something
Yes,
that
it
affected
does.
saving throws,
Okay.
but I forget what it was.
I do not remember that.
1,
What do you roll?
4,
Just good damage.
10, 18 damage.
Hold on, just finding your saving throw thing.
Psychic damage, and you're frozen with fear. Oh
Okay, I can't find what it was.
no. Or you're stunned with
How
fear.
injured is everyone? Are we all feeling very injured?
I'm fine.
Hey
Is
Liz,
it 18?
Liz,
What?
what? Sam.
she has advantage on saving throws as long as it's within 10 feet.
Oh,
as
I
long as she's
do.
holding her holy.
That's what it is.
Okay, so then roll it again.
I couldn't remember. I knew I had something saving throws. Thanks. No, it's the same. 14
Damn.
plus 1.
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds
So
of
you
that?
take your
I know,
18
right?
cold or
20.
psychic damage and you're stunned.
Oh man.
I know, right?
I was not.
Die jail.
Sapphire.
Okay, so before I head out,
Oh, yeah,
alright,
she's gotta
Sapphire's
be-
gonna be like, does anyone need Pierce?
I think.
Everyone?
Master also.
Brewmaster
Yes,
is
please.
at 20, right? Okay.
Brewmaster stunned, he can't talk.
So I'm gonna
So is
use
Nova.
okay. So I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Brewmaster. Okay, so 2d8. 2d8 plus 4.
Everybody's forgetting their deity traits. Perks of faith.
No, I haven't had to use it.
Mine's healing based.
Mine is not.
So is someone else that's a healing.
13. Brewmaster is healed for 13.
True.
Oh, plus my 1d4. Thank you. So
13 is all.
14.
missing.
You are healed for
She's
14.
healing. She's not
I'm
attacking.
healing.
No, but that's all that he lost.
Oh.
And I thank you.
Yeah, alright. So no,
Am
he
I
lost
still
20.
stunned?
No, he lost 20.
He lost,
Um,
he lost
yes,
20 -ish,
you have to
so, yeah.
succeed on the next
Okay,
thing, or
and
you're still
then
stunned.
I am
You know
going
what?
to bonus action before I head out. Bonus action. Alright, I am getting out. Bonus action. Wrong one. I'm getting out my my flame blade. Which one hit me? Is that 6? 6 hit me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 hit me. I'm attacking 6 with my flame blade. Come on. Damn it. No, I'm not.
What'd you get?
9.
Yeah, 9 does not hit.
Alright. I have to head out.
Yep, it is
I
five.
should. It's been taking a while to get to turn, so I'll
You're
probably be home by the time.
If we're still going, it's
my
5 o'clock now.
Okay. I will cast Sorcerer's Burst on, I believe that guy that's right next to me. What is it, number 6?
So what are you casting?
Sorcerer's Burst.
What's that?
It is a spell, Sorcerer's Energy, cast at any target within range, 120 foot range. On when I cast it, I can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder energies.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
And it'll do,
Bye.
Say,
at this level, it'll do 2d8 damage.
Okay.
It's just like a new level of firebolt, basically. So roll to attack. Boom. And it is 18.
And this is which one?
The one that's close to me, the top left, like, I think that's number 6.
Number 6. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I will make it radiant.
So your stuff's on the floor.
You both will have a purse, and our keys are nice to get home.
I'm sorry,
Got another one? Nope, that's
Okay, don't got radiant. So let's make it fire damage.
Okay.
Tonight. Fire. 6 fire.
Okay. So it bursts, engulfs in flames, and screeches. Ah! Brewmaster. It's your turn.
I need to do a saving throw of what?
DC 16 intelligence.
God dang it.
Now, why does it have to be intelligence?
because that's the affected skill or whatever.
All right, 17.
So you are no longer stunned. You can do 1 attack, not 2.
Couldn't it have been wisdom? I get +4.
Because one of your
All right,
actions
who
was
hit
a
me?
saving throw.
Which one hit me? Or is he dead?
Yeah, the one that hit you's dead.
Good. All right, which one are we attacking now?
There's all of them have been hit except for 2. 3. So,
Half.
yeah, just whatever you want to do.
Which one is everybody else attacking?
1 and 6 seem to be the 2 that are being attacked right now.
Can I tell which one is taking the most damage?
No.
Is there anyone? Which one is closer to me? Between 1 and 6.
I would say 6 is probably closer.
How far away is he from number 1?
10 feet.
All right, with my at first, I am gonna cast Hunter's Mark on number 6.
Okay. Matt, do you want to get? I think the hunter's marks are over there on number 6. So that'd be, yeah.
Okay, and then wait, that's not an action, is it?
No, that's a bonus action. So you get to
Okay.
do 1 attack.
So with my 1 attack, I am gonna pull a charge off my row of stars, and I'm gonna create 3 glowing darts,
Okay.
and 2 of them are gonna go at the Hunter's Mark, and the other one is gonna go for number 1.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so everybody around me that's within 10 feet of me have advantage on saving throws.
Okay. Now we know that. Awesome.
So everybody stay
So-
within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I gotta roll damage for each
Yeah.
arrow? Okay.
Okay, Brandon,
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just message me later.
He's got to go to bed. Yeah. So you guys.
So-
So yeah, you do. That was on
I'm gonna do 8
6 and
to
1.
number 1 and
Okay.
2 to number 6. Because I hit number 1, the Hunter's Mark, with 2 arrows. Or would it be 7 and 3? Yeah, do 7 and 3.
Okay.
And then Hunter's Mark damage.
Which one was the Which one did you hit with the 7? The hunter's marked or the other one?
The hunter's marked one, yes.
Okay, you killed that one.
Sweet.
So,
Yeah, but there's more
Okay.
in the background.
this is just the entrance of the bog also.
Oh,
I have a
This
feeling
is
next
kind of
session
done.
this whole place is gonna be
I-
bogged down.
Unless, can I, it's an action to move hunter's mark, correct? Or is that a bonus action?
That is a bonus action. So you'd be able to do that on your next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. So my turn is done then.
Alright, so it's now number 5's turn. Which is the one in the back. And it's going to cast Vile Curse on
Oh, no.
Claire.
oh.
Claire has to succeed a DC 30 Wisdom saving throw.
Did you say 30?
Yes.
Holy crap.
How's that possible?
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you have to roll that critical.
You better not roll a nat 20.
You have to, otherwise you can't hit it unless you have a 10 to your
So this is
wisdom, which is unlikely.
wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
The wisdom's 1 + 4.
Yeah, so you have to roll critical.
Jeez. Alright.
Yeah, this ain't Baldur's Gate where you can just reload a save.
But advantage on
Yeah, that's an
those.
8.
You
You
too.
do get a chance.
You get
Okay, so
Oh, advantage on that or?
you get advantage.
Yeah, she's within 10
if you're
feet.
within 10 feet of me.
2 shots for a nat.
no, she's further away from you.
Oh, dang.
She's like a 15.
Yeah.
That stinks.
15 to 20 feet away. So the creature starts to float up in the air, and you see it kind of like almost glitch as it starts to make a loud, high-pitched humming noise. Everybody's ears start to pierce with an intense pain as the air starts to become electric. You hear an otherworldly guttural noise come out as the entity dissipates. As it dissipates, you see Claire's eyes go black and a black ooze drip down her face as she freezes and falls to the ground.
Oh shit.
Claire?
Yeah.
Hell is that?
Claire? You're in. Stay calm.
Claire's crying black.
Don't.
Okay,
Do
Alazar is
anything
not here,
silly.
but we're gonna make him go.
What?
Where's
That's
he
not
at?
fair.
Oh, he went to
He had to
sleep.
go to
We
sleep.
need all the help we can get.
Well, we've taken out
What if it's
3 or
not
4 of them. What do we have?
Oh, I gotta go.
We only have 2 left.
Yeah, but then there's crazy orcs in the background.
And a crazy Claire here.
Oh no, that's right. She's probably gonna turn against us.
So Alazar is going to slowly get into the campaign because it's.
She's oozing black stuff.
She's Alazar.
She's fine.
Yeah, for some reason
She's
on
gonna
this,
scratch.
Aleda's still showing.
Running makeup, running makeup. Even if it's the fog and everything got wet,
Level 10.
you know.
Why? So, actions. He's going to run up to number 1. As he's still stealthed.
Are there only 2 of them left?
Well, there's
You moved the other one.
yeah, there's only 2 left. He's gonna run up to number 1 and he's gonna do his Dagger of Many Things and the Twilight Carver. No, the Jailer's Nightmare. So there's that.
And he rolls.
And then he's gonna do the Jailer's Nightmare. 19. So the 19's gonna hit. But then he's got sneak attack damage. So how does sneak attack damage work?
If he has the condition of either he's
Yeah,
behind him and
he
he
hits something and it turns into sneak attack. There it is. So 3 plus 11. So Alazar comes up with the Jailer's Nightmare, goes to swing and it misses. It goes through the entity, but the other Dagger of Many Things multiplies, hits, parading the thing, turning it into a massive fireball, and it evaporates out.
Dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, so
Okay.
kill 4?
So Aleda,
I'm going to activate the djinn. Yitzo!
I don't know where the gin is. There it is. And it's
On the one back there by himself.
The coward.
And then
roll initiative based on your initiative, or in the if it's got one.
it doesn't, so it's the same as mine. Okay. 4!
Okay.
So
So now it's your second attack.
Okay.
Or
There's
your
nothing,
second action, I guess.
there's nothing around me, is there?
No, but you can walk up to 30 feet,
Yeah.
so you can reach it.
Close the range. I'm gonna use action surge as well.
That gives you another attack.
Yep, and I'm gonna try and light this thing's Christmas tree. 10 plus, what is it? This one is plus 2, or plus 3, so it's 13.
Okay.
10. We're all rolling 10s today.
They both hit.
Okay, I'm not complaining. Die 8 plus 2, 4, 7.
As you land both your blows, it evaporates into dust. Okay, so let me do this. As the battle with the entities in the bog reaches its climax, your party fights with every ounce of strength that they have left. The air is thick with the sounds of clashing weapons and piercing screeches of the malevolent forces. Just as victory seems within reach, the entities unleash a final desperate act of foul magic. The ethereal silhouettes of inky blackness converge on Claire, the half-orc cleric. The dark forms wrap around her, their malevolent energy seeping into the very soul. Claire's essence of life, tied to the corruption of creation by Nidhogg, is being snatched from her body. Her eyes widen in shock as the pain and the darkness consumes her as she collapses to the ground, defeated and lifeless. The sight of her body, lifeless, fills your party with a profound sense of loss and sorrow. She was a beacon of hope and strength. Now she lies still, her soul seemingly lost to the void.
That's why you said that he was gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
As the final entity dissipates into the air, a transformation begins. The oppressive darkness of the bog starts to lift, and the land around you begins to change. The murky, stagnant water recedes, replaced by a clear, flowing stream, and the gnarled skeletal trees are replaced by lush, vibrant foliage. The air, once thick with stench of decay, is now filled with sweet scent of blooming flowers. The bog is restored to the rich and lavish forest that once stood under your feet before the darkness took hold. Before you, you also see ancient runestones from a bygone civilization standing tall, their surfaces covered in blood. The sight is truly gruesome, a stark reminder of the horrors that have transpired. Among the runestones, you see the body of the young girl, her form ripped open and her skin flayed like that of a hunter's prize. The scene is heart-wrenching, a testament to the forces that you faced. But as you take in the sight, something catches your eye. Everybody roll a perception investigation.
25.
14
Or 24, sorry.
plus
Okay.
12 for me.
Investigation?
22 perception.
13.
What was the other one?
Investigation. Perception or investigation?
Perception.
18 plus 4,
And
22.
what?
I got 22 on both.
Investigation.
17 perception, 11 investigation. Was it the girl? Is the child of light?
Child of light.
Certainly seems to be.
15 in perception, nat 20 plus 3 in investigation.
This was the whole bog?
Yeah. Just
No.
because we've been doing
Yeah,
this for
yeah.
3 hours already. As you take in the sight, something catches your eye. Nestled in a secret spot within one of the runestones is a sparkling gemstone that glows with an ethereal light, the light of the child. Her essence preserved within the gemstone shines brightly. It is a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, as a reminder of the purity and strength that still may exist.
We need to take that.
Namaka, guide us in the use of this. Awesome.
As you sit around looking at the gruesome scene before you of the child of light ripped apart, filleted open, and Claire's lifeless body, you feel all is lost. Yet, with an arcana and a survival check from everyone,
Yeesh.
Arcana and survival.
yeah,
Arcana 19.
6.
Survival.
16 Arcana.
Survival 22. What is with 22?
I got a 20.
Arcana is 12. And survival is 13. Yes.
okay, so with that, amongst the party, you think that there might be a way to preserve Claire's body and cleanse her soul. The knowledges and skills that you've gained on your journey may yet save her, but the weight of this task seems immense, and the emotional toll is heavy, but you know that you must try. You gather around Claire's body, and you feel the gravity of the moment. The air is thick with tension and hope as you work together to perform what necessary rituals you think might work. The process is delicate and requires precision, but determination and love for your fallen comrade drive you forward. Roll sleight of hand and performance.
And you said performance?
Yep.
Sleight of hand is 12.
17. 17 sleight of hand.
20 on performance.
10 on performance.
17 sleight of hand, 10 performance.
It's a
I got the
it's a-
same exact roll.
It's a dirty 20.
17 and 10.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
everybody roll
12 and
medicine.
4.
Everybody roll medicine with advantage.
Roll which one?
Medicine with advantage.
Yeah, we'll take the 20.
With advantage?
Yes.
I got a 20 medicine.
15.
9.
Okay. Bro,
What was it?
medicine with advantage.
19. 19.
Okay.
Oh, Danner's new dragonborn is a lot taller.
21.
Oh yeah.
What's the other one?
So as you guys huddle together, urine, his face streaming with tears, all of you come around him. He kneels on the ground. Each of you feeling the presence of Thalorath's wisdom. Place your hands on Urine as he kneels down by Claire. Ancient dragon's knowledge transfers to him of the arcane and divine as a beacon of light in the dark moment. Urine starts a ritual that seems foreign yet familiar to him. As he does, a faint glow begins to emanate from Claire's body. Her soul, once lost to the darkness, starts to return, cleansed and purified. The process is slow and arduous, but finally Claire's eyes flutter open. She takes a deep breath. With her essence of life restored, the weight of the battle and the loss that you felt is lifted, replaced by a renewed sense of hope and determination. As she regains consciousness, it's clear that the ordeal has left her incredibly weak. Her once vibrant energy is now a mere flicker, and she struggles to even sit up. With a faint but determined voice, she addresses the party. I need to rest. The battle, it has taken me, for my life force has been reduced to nothing. She looks around and says, we must get back to Dan. I must see Thalorath, the ancient dragon.
About face forward, run.
You guys,
So we gathered the gemstone, right? We took that.
We did together the gemstone. Hey, Namaka, have your shed your grace upon what was the child of light. It seems our destiny has changed, and we need your guidance now as much as any other time, if ever we've needed it this much. Shed your blessings upon the party. This will be an arduous task. We will need you every step we take.
I'm also going to pray to Yggdrasil to cover this horrendous scene, with his nature's grasp or whatever, just to,
Vines overtake the fallen orcs' bodies
and the
And
child especially, just to make sure
pulls them
she's
under. You're surprised as they lift the child of light up, only to be absorbed into the runestones. The runes, carved and old and weathered with time, start to glow a faint, bright white light, and then slowly dim back down to nothing. You also see thick vines grow up from under the ground and wrap themselves around Claire's legs. They begin to grow in girth as they seem to help aid her in walking, because she doesn't have the strength to walk on her own.
I'll carry her.
Or a lady can carry her. Or whatever. So you guys make your way back to the city, and as you do, Claire says, "This pains me, but I think I must stay with the dragon. I must be protected in my weakened state, for I have knowledge that I must unlock. Here, with him, I can acquire the training I need to regain my strength. My journey is far from over, but I must take this time to focus, for I might learn a new discipline or refine my cleric abilities to focus more on the divine." Her eyes, red, filled with tears, as she longingly looks at Urine. "I will return to you, my love, stronger and more capable than ever. In our darkest hours, I will bring the light to the divine to guide us to victory. But until then, I entrust the safety of the kingdom and to the realm to you. Stay strong." With a heavy heart, as you reach the city, she walks ahead as you watch her go in and disappear under a veil that you know is hidden, that the whatever the guy's name is, Thelorath, keeps up to hide his presence from the kingdom. The air is still, and though the sound of the kingdom is bustling around you, you feel as if you're alone, standing on the world with nothing but each other. And then I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
That was quite the session.
How did the dragon not be able to do that?
I think it
That's
was
what I
more.
wanna know.
I don't think that's really what it was. I think it was more for us to.
Lose your cleric, get
Well.
nerfed a little bit.
Yes, out meta stuff, but I'm talking in game. It was more of a trial that we had to go through as a group,
You.
right?
Nope, you're here. You got you.
Do we have the resolve to actually do this?
So now, for normal battles, I don't have to pull out gods for you guys to fight, but also you're at the opportunity now where instead of just that, I'm going to make my character super OP and attacking like
Sydney, you just missed it then, didn't you?
or this or that. You can work together to build your characters to where they work
Huh?
together more
Rely on
seamlessly.
each other.
Which will help with more role play, which will help with more experiences.
Right.
So,
So the
If
dragon's
we'd have turned
not
him
gonna
down, the dragon was
restore?
going to kill us, wasn't it?
yes.
No, we're not getting there.
We're not getting our,
So did we?
our
Oh,
level
it looks
back.
like we killed
No,
everyone while I was gone.
not yet. Not anytime soon.
Yeah, Sydney,
Over
I don't know why
time,
you're super
over
quiet.
long
So
time.
basically, you guys killed the entities, but the entities killed Claire with the curse, and then after you killed the entities, the bog went back to normal. Once it went back to normal, you saw the Child of Light flayed open, but her essence was trapped in the gemstone, and you guys found that. You were able to bring Claire back to life, but she got reduced back to level 1, and she's going to stay and train with the dragon, and will eventually return at a later date. But you guys still are all level 2. Because you needed to sacrifice your XP for the knowledge and the abilities to fight those things.
Like we will see more of those kinds of things
I like the descriptive thing that the AI helped me with, like
That was
some of my
cool.
ideas.
So